Awesome. Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Annie Beach. I am an artist, visual artist, muralist, community events kind of organizer here in Winnipeg, Manitoba Treaty 1 territory, born and raised here. Cree, Soto, and Ukrainian with relations from Peguis First Nation. And welcome to the sākihiwē Grand Entry event here on Zoom.
Hey everybody, I'm your co-host, Danny Knight. I'm a musician, comedian, actor. I would like to do the land acknowledgement and acknowledge that the sākihiwē Festival is broadcasting on Treaty 1 territory, the original lands of the Anishinaabe, the Cree, the OG Cree, the Dakota, the Dene, and the Dene peoples, and of course, the homeland of the Métis.
Aboriginal Music Manitoba, AMM, would like to acknowledge the Government of Canada through the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Canada Council for the Arts, and the Winnipeg Arts Council for their financial support of the sākihiwē Festival. Our programming partners are Manitoba Music, the West End Cultural Centre, and the sākihiwē Festival is made possible by partnerships with the Spence Neighbourhood Association, Central Neighbourhoods, Mawi, Itata Center, and Ka Ni Kanichihk. I think I got that pretty close. So our first performer today is Ray. So I guess Ray, we can get you right into it, and then, or I guess Ray is an MC. I have a little bio I see. Ray is an MC and singer based in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Her consistency with making music and being involved in the community has led her to perform at various events and venues, such as today's sākihiwē Grand Entry event. So yeah, we'll get into your performance, Ray, and then we'll do a little Q&A after that to learn a bit more about your practice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Annie. Thank you everybody who's tuning in right now and just taking the time out of your day to give us your time and energy and your space. Thank you to sākihiwē Festival for inviting me today to come perform and share some of my music with you guys. I'm coming to you guys live from the No Fun Club here on Wall Street. And yeah, I'd like to just give my gratitude to Creative for allowing this moment to just be right now, and for all the beautiful experiences and opportunities that, you know, my path has given me. So yeah. My first song is, oh wait, I guess I should talk about myself just a little bit here. I am a Cree Indigenous MC here based in Treaty 1 territory. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. And I've been, you know, fortunate enough to be a part of a really supportive and amazing community at Studio 393. They've really pushed me to stay motivated and to just keep on with my music. So I'm super grateful for that, and for all the people there at Studio 393. If you ever get a chance, you know, when COVID kind of goes away and we open up again, make sure that you stop by. And this first song is it's about just the sense of balance that there is in life as we go through our emotional cycles as human beings, because at times we'll be like, you know, a better version of ourselves where we're consistent, we're motivated, and, you know, we're focused. And then there's going to be times where, you know, we're going to fall off, and just like, who do you allow yourself to become when you kind of stray from your path, when you stray from your truth, and what does it take to kind of just get back on track? So without further ado. Oh, that's the wrong song. My apologies, guys. I'm super blind. I can barely see my screen. Yo, is this to anybody who feels like at times they're not worthy? Like they just don't feel like themselves anymore? I hope that you can remember your worth. Feeling of my palms in the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my names. The king with the crown here. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light and the dark here. Tell me what you turn to. Tell me what you turn to. When the bullets too deep and you can't pull through.
You're inconsistent for a second, so you start second guessing, forgetting all of your blessings. So the presence of menace, so sets to get defensive. It only depresses your presence. And your value don't lessen. A valuable lesson is learning to love at your lowest. The poet's devotions, the boat in the ocean. The point of the focus is always keep going. And never let the poor take your will. It appeal to the pain you could see, you can feel it when it rises in your blood as you trudge through the valley of the shame. Rush to the river, take you under. Feeling on my palms and the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name's a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Now tell me what you turn to. Tell me what you turn to. When the bullet's too deep, you can't pull through. And you can't pull through. Whoa. And every single time I think I gotta figure it out, got another thing to learn, got another thing that burns, yeah. Just trying to make the most, yeah. Still falling deep though. And every single time I try to let my guard down, got another thing coming, better hit the ground running. I'm so cold it starts snowing, but I so burned deep, so we're glowing. Resonate through that body till the truth starts showing. Reveal me to myself till I really start knowing. Till I really start knowing what I stand for, what I'm really here for. Still believe in my path when I'm fearful. When the tears fall and I'm feeling pitiful. Oh, and the feeling on my palms and the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name's a king with a crown, yeah. Pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Oh, balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Yeah, oh. The feeling on my palms and the sweat dripping down to the meaning of my name. I say king with the crown, yeah. Oh, pillars of my life represent so profound. Balance of the light in the dark, yeah. Now tell me what you're turning to. When the bullet's too deep and you can't pull through. And you can't pull through.
Oh, I just stepped on my own headphone cord. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in right now. This is the sākihiwē Festival Grand Finale. My name is Ray. For those of you who are just tuning in now, that was my song called Balance. So yeah, this next song, I just finished writing like this week, and I'm super excited to be able to share it. I've always been more of like a rapper and an MC, but I've really been trying to just step out of my comfort zone and do a little bit of singing. So, you know, I'm just trying to challenge myself a little bit there. And I feel like a lot of my songs have a very similar theme in the sense that they're very self-reflecting and just personal, I guess, to me. Because when I'm writing, I feel like I'm just like writing to myself. I'm telling myself what I feel like I need to hear. And oftentimes, I guess that's pretty relatable to other people, you know, because we're all humans. We all kind of, you know, fall short on ourselves. We all feel like we lose focus of like what's important to us. But it's so important to be able to just like step back into your power, step back into your purpose, and remember what feels right. Because when you step into an alignment with your purpose, like you're gonna feel that inside of you. You're gonna feel so much love, so much purpose. You're gonna, you know, find yourself manifesting opportunities that, you know, are in alignment with who you're meant to be. So just remember to stay focused on that vision, focused on that manifestation, and just stay believing in yourself, you know. So this next song, it's called Focus.
I feel it inside that the blood is unfolding. Blessed by Creator, my already's golden. Rise like the phoenix, you know that we're soaring. Holding the vision, you know we stay focused. Yeah, you already know this. Yeah, you already know this. Oh, gotta stay focused. Focused. I'm safe fishing in the river of opportunity, looking at my life under such scrutiny, cause I've been places I ain't proud of, out from the labor of love, or floated around aimlessly like the clouds from above. Now won't you get up and work a little harder, but don't be in a rush. Criticism in your head, learn to tell it to hush, because it ain't all true. Learn how to change your views of yourself and the world and your place in it. Look, you can't can't stand around just disguising yourself. I mean, you can, but you won't ever get that far. So why sit around anticipating the worst? Instead, forgive all the hurt. Instead, forgive all the hurt. I've been there, I've done that, I ran that. The bad past that creeps back, my text, I lose track. But here I am standing, here I have survived. Here I am so hopeful by my life. I feel it inside that the plot is unfolding. Let's not create till my opera is golden. Rise like the phoenix, you know that we're soaring. Holding the vision, you know we stay focused. Yeah, you already know this. Yeah, you already know this. Oh, gotta stay focused. I've been versions of myself that I try to hide. I've been blinded by an ego and I'm not surprised. Should've realized, much to my surprise, that I missed the prize right before my eyes. Could've always wanted more, but you're only as deserving as you are grateful. So embrace what you are, cause the life that we're living, yeah, it is fatal. Yeah, it is fatal. Now you ain't gonna make it out alive, so you better truly live. Don't be stuck up in your head, fearing all of your own potential. Oh, trust me, there's a sign, there's a feeling, there's a vibe when your core's alive. So tell me why you're running. Why you running from yourself? Why you running? Why you running from yourself? Just feel it inside that the plot is unfolding. Let's not create till my aura is golden. Rise like the phoenix, you know that we're soaring. Holding the vision, you know we stay focused. Yeah, you already know this. Yeah, you already know this. Oh, gotta stay focused. Focused. Said I feel it inside. Said I feel it inside. Said I feel it, I feel it, I feel it inside. Said I feel it. Said I feel it. Said I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it inside. Said I feel it inside. Said I feel it inside. Yeah, you gotta stay focused. Oh, said I feel it inside.
So that was my song Focused. And like I said, I just finished the fine tuning of that song like 2 days ago. So, you know, when I was about to hit that note, I kind of cracked, but then, you know, like it's so important to just keep going. You know what I mean? Like that's like such an important lesson even in life, is that even when you mess up, even when you feel like you made a mistake, it's okay to have those like minor setbacks. You just got to keep pushing because your potential, it is there. You just got to like believe in it, you know, push past your self-doubt, push past like those insecurities and just keep going. So yeah, I hope that, you know, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to focus on having in your life, I hope that you just stay believing in yourself. Yeah. So this next song, I guess as an artist, we kind of go through our cycles, you know, like we'll have our different writing styles that we'll have, you know, whether that's being like super emotional and sad, or whether that's like super angry and aggressive, or, you know, you got your loving stages, or you're like super happy and you want to celebrate. Like there's so many different versions of ourselves that we are throughout our lifetime. And you know, and as an artist, that really shines through our music, and you can hear it through the stories that we tell. So in this particular song, I felt like I was just kind of like feeling like really crazy, a little bit angry about like, you know, everything that was going on in the world. So yeah, the song's called Stranger, and I had the opportunity to work with Stumbles, Face the producer. He's a local artist and producer, super amazing guy, super patient to work with. So I'm super grateful that I had the opportunity to do so. So without further ado, this is Stranger.
Here. Pick a pick. Oh, living in the state of borderline traits, holding my paint on the body of the saint. Yeah, I'm carved like a snake, paid in Tuesday. Got me agnostic, still I pray. Yo, I'm exhausted, exercising all these options. These voices talking like they actioning off my sanity. Previously, they were concocting, deviously stalking up in my mentality, guaranteed. I swear that smooth sailing ain't nothing but a joke to me. I might just be with some college stream, oh, I dream. But even though I can't escape, it seems. So tell me, am I crazy? Maybe, lately I'm changing. I don't give up what you thinking. I can see you shrinking. Say, oh, my anger. Bombastic, I'm the stranger. Oh, I'm sensing change. Yeah, so what? I was born of age just to praise a little baby in a manger. Okay, but if I'm being honest, that never really changed my behavior. Nah, talk about them haters, okay then. And if I'm being honest, I'm in pain, but I turn that into poetry. Swear that I'm okay, yeah, I'm okay. And maybe I just need a little Reiki in my psyche. Ooh, need me some of that, please. All up in my mind, yeah, all up in my mind. Life, please. Oh, spare a little mercy as I fall to my knees, screaming till my throat is wrong, maybe till it bleeds. Believe me when I say an exorcist, you couldn't save me. Okay, it's in my soul, I say that's a part of me. Part of me. Okay, that's in my soul, I say that's a part of me. Part of me. Okay, it's in my soul, I say that's a part of me. And this next verse is for Mother Earth and all her beautiful creations who deserve a better place. Yeah. So bring it back real quick. Here's some truth. I'm stuck up in a race that always seems to discriminate based on your skin or an income wage. Yeah, this talk of love now really seems quite staged. Got a system hard engraved in the brains of the people. Yeah, but what better control than to convince you stole a nation's potential to exist on their own? And now we a curse intensely most mentally distorted in that our birds don't choke, but the earth is kind of up in smoke from mass producing and choosing to overuse. So here's a clue. Oh, nature in entirety can never be owned. It's abundant in plenty, and no one alone should ever starve. But we got rejection of the needy, worship of the greedy, a whole lot of hatred, no respect for our treaty. Yo, get him now. I'll get him now. A whole lot of hatred, no respect for that treaty. Yo, get him now and get it right. Ooh, ooh.
Yes, that was my song Stranger. I want to just take a sip of water real quick before we continue. So, hey, Osani. Oh, this next song is it's called Shots Fired, and it was super inspired by just, I guess, the movement that's going on right now. And it's more than a movement. It is honestly so important that we give justice to our Black, Indigenous, and people of color brothers and sisters. You know, there's been so much police brutality. There's been so much injustice and racism within our system and our society. And I just can't fathom the idea that we can't just give each other the respect that we deserve. You know what I mean? Like, how in your conscious mind can you know, just degrade and like cause so much harm to somebody? You know, like, we are all living, breathing creatures. Like, why do you feel the need to, you know, be so violent with a certain person just because of their skin, you know, their skin color? And, you know, police, they cause more harm than anything. And honestly, they don't really prevent crime. You know what I mean? They show up once like the crime's already done, and then their transportation system to our, like, you know, racist justice system. But I seen that on Instagram a few days back, and I was like, that's so true, you know? And like, the biggest form of like crime prevention is just like being able to have a sense of community, is like allowing our children to grow up in a safe environment, in a safe society, in a safe community where they feel like they can express themselves and feel protected by the people that they're surrounded with. It's like different, you know, community centers where, like, for myself, for example, you know, being able to go to Studio 393, having a place to outlet, you know, and express myself. Like that took me off such a bad path that I could have gone down if I kept going and doing the things that I was doing, you know? So it's so important that we have these places, that we have these events, that we have like, you know, so many different community centers and stuff like that and events, so that like people can come together, you know, so that we can trust each other, so that we can hold that space for each other. So this song, you know, it's shots fired. Shots fired at the government, shots fired at the police, at the RCMP. Yeah.
It seems to be a luxury, basic standard of living. And if you ain't white, the system's not as forgiving. At the cage out here that be repping their page, unjust and forthright just to make their cash. And crimes are gone up, yeah, the numbers are mesh, that's what you get. Using fear to control the masses. See your man's gotta eat and fill up his glasses. That's really how it's gotta be. But that's the cost of the upper classes. Greed leaves everybody else barely making it by. I gotta heal with that, only the strong survive. Systematic divide, yeah. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta also gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. All to the breaking point. I said, man, the government, yeah, yeah. I said, man, screw the government. Boogie the beat. Now the streets of the city soaked in blood, sweat, and tears. People working hard for their survival, and it's clear our government's corrupt. Bills are always going up. So much food goes to waste. Why does people starving? Cause they'd rather throw it out if there ain't no profit. They'd rather see a man suffer with no money in pocket. Oh, cost of living's going up, but tell me, how do we stop it? Land a couple shots in the hood so that the red goes down. You tell me how? Don't we start a revolution without the battlegrounds? A permanent solution just to pass our down to these brainwashed crowds. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. All to the breaking point. Oh God, it's all turned against one another. Guns in the air, pointed at each other. A man's gotta hustle, gotta make that cash. Push us all to the breaking point. All to the breaking point. I said, man, screw the government, yeah, yeah. Boogie the beat. Yo, screw the RCMP and the police doing the dirty work, obstructing the peace, justifying criminal things hiding behind the colonizers' law. But cowards is what they all roll. Rich against the poor, it's the biggest gang war, taken from the lands and the people where they don't belong. But voices will be heard, lessons bound to be learned, cause the people have been wrong for far too long. So we're taking back our power and we're taking you down. Say power to the people, yeah, we're standing our ground. And we say, man, screw the government, yeah, yeah. Yo, screw the government and the police too. So we're taking back our power and we're taking you down. We out.
So yeah, that's shots fired. I'm gonna take another sip of water real quick. For any of you just tuning in now, this is Ray at the sākihiwē Festival. I'm currently live at the No Fun Club here on Wall Street. Thank you for everybody who's making the time to come and join us today online. You know, there's a lot of different things going on in the city, and you chose to give your time to this event, so I'm super grateful for that. This next song touches on some pretty heavy issues, but you know, like, I feel like it is my purpose to be able to speak on those matters and to be able to speak my truth and, you know, bring light to these situations. You know, there's a pretty heavy movement going on in the world right now, and you know what, I always feel like it's more than a movement, it's more than a hashtag. You know, it's like there's these legitimate crises that are happening in the world, and that we could do so much more to be helping, that, you know, our government, that the media, that all of us as individuals could be contributing to being able to change that. And a huge thing right now, you know, it's it's the child trafficking and, child pedophilia and all that stuff going on right now. There's so many of our children that are suffering in silence, and, and even if they aren't suffering in silence, a lot of people don't believe our children. They don't give them the space and the time of day to be able to share those things, or they don't understand what's happening to them, or people take them and they're being sold into like all kinds of places. Like I don't even want to know the half of it, but that stuff happens like within our own communities too. It happens within the justice system, and like through not necessarily the justice system, I apologize, through like CFS and stuff like that. And a lot of children, they go through these things and they grow up with that weight on their shoulders, never being able to have their voice heard until much later on in life. And I hope that, if you've had anything like that happen, I hope that you find your healing. I hope that you understand that it wasn't your fault, that we will get the justice we deserve, and that I wish that we can come to a place that there is more that we can do for our children. And I'm just going to do my best as an individual. There's only so much I can do as a person, but it's so important that we, confront our abusers within the community, confront our own, and, use our platforms to be able to speak on that. So I'm super grateful to everybody who has been taking part in that hashtag online. It starts with a hashtag, but it's going to ripple, and there's going to be a lot more to that. So this is my personal experience. So thank you for holding the space for me to share this.
System has failed us as Indigenous youth, from foster home to foster home and now the abuse. Held back from a culture, never taught how to use. And not just because a white man choose. Not to mention when I was 4, they took my purity too, obstructing my views, cause like who would've knew? Couldn't speak for myself, and when I did there was few who believed me. The rest would then leave me to fend for myself as I went through emotional hell. Overwhelmed the world, so I hid in a shell, scared I'd be too much. I'd always been a burden, so I turned to drugs and I chased that rush. Always told it never amount to much. So tell me where this love is they speaking of. Am I worthy? Cause only how the world has hurt me, changed me. So tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is, if it exists. Tell me how to forgive, being stripped of innocence. It don't make sense at all. So tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is, if it exists. Tell me where it is. Oh, caught up in the world in the back of my mind, still learning how to heal after all this time. A teen felt no love, so I turned to crime, and always chased a rush till my last time. Exaggeration, and not this line. 1,000 flipping more till I can't find, until I know my core. Oh, so help me, Lord, I might come knocking up on your door. So please forgive my poor decisions in life. Destroyed half my body in delirious spite. A crowd of reckless demons got the cruelest invite. You can't hide, so you fight for your life. But no, you're not confined to the walls of your mind. The discipline you need will only come with time. It's anything you better learn to coincide with every single demon inside. So tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me how to forgive, being stripped of innocence. It don't make sense at all. So tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Tell me where the love is. Just tell me where it is.
you know, people who have gone through that as children, they do grow up with a lot of weight on their shoulders. And I just want you to know that there is healing, there is community, and you will find your sense of identity and purpose. And just keep going, just keep moving forward with love, you know. And this next song, it's you know, it's touching on another sensitive topic, and that's of a lot of Indigenous families, you know, who've been separated and affected by CFS and by colonization. You know, it sits heavy on the children's shoulders, having to, you know, go through, you know, home to home to home, and to be able to never really grow up with their sense of identity in their culture and their family and their communities and their ceremonies, you know what I mean? And they're oftentimes put into these white foster families where they never ever get to make contact with that until much later on in life. And I had that experience. I didn't really learn about my culture, what it really meant to be Indigenous, until I was like maybe 15, 16, you know? And I was about that age too when I met my first positive Indigenous role model, because I'd always grown up in, you know, small white towns and stuff like that. And, you know, Indigenous youth, they need that sense of community, and they need positive role models to look up to. So I'm really glad that, you know, I'm just being able to witness all my people heal and to move forward into that, into their power, into their purpose. You know, it's been a long, slow road, but, you know, it's happening, and I'm so grateful for that. And, you know, we have to have that same amount of compassion for the mothers and the families that, you know, lose their children to CFS, because, you know, they had to go through residential schools. Their grandparents, like our grandparents, had to go through residential schools, and that sits heavy in our bloodline, you know, that trauma, that oppression, that lack of culture and identity. And we need to like be able to give and to bring ceremony to our elders and to our parents, so that they can heal and that they could be well enough to be able to take care of their children, to be able to offer them their culture, to be able to offer them a safe space to grow up where they're, you know, emotionally present enough to be able to hold that space for their kids. So I just, you know, speaking on my own experience, I do have a mother right now living up north, you know, on a reserve, and I don't get the opportunity to see her that often necessarily, but I just, you know, I send as much healing as I can to her, talk to her when I can. You know, she carries a lot of pain from her experiences as a kid. And I just, you know, I hope the best for her. You know, I hope that she can like step out of that pain, out of that cycle, because she oftentimes, you know, tends to spiral. And I don't want to speak illy of her. I think that's a word, but, you know, I just know that that's a theme with a lot of Indigenous parents. So, you know, I really hope that we can heal from that. And we are, you know, we continue to move forward. We continue to just like bounce back with so much resilience. And that's such a beautiful thing to see. So this song is from my mama, you know, sending all the healing to, you know, her, to any mother right now who needs it.
My heart goes out to my mama. Every time I call her, she be crying. Living up north with no running water and so much pain, she can't be there for her daughter. But I can just imagine what she's going through. Lost every single one of her kids to the system. Moving to the city, anything that you wanna do. Wishing I could save her, but I'm only human too. I'm really sorry, mama. I'm just trying to make you proud, even though you barely know me, mama. I wish that things were different and we weren't so far apart, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing. I ask Creator for a healing. Forgive me for blaming you when I was too young to understand why you couldn't be there. I learned to grow up hating you while I was in care, but you put up with a lot and you fought with yourself for all those tears, shedding all those tears for the children that you felt that you may have failed. But we're still here, Ma, after 15 years. Finally reunited, felt so unfamiliar, but I know you're trying. I know you're trying. But I've been trying to get to know you through a phone, and every time we talk, we be going at each other. Wishing you would listen, but you gotta let yourself up. Wish I had emotional capacity to listen to you further. I'm sorry if it's selfish, but you're breaking my heart. I'm really sorry, mama. I'm just trying to make you proud, even though you barely know me, mama. I wish that things were different and we weren't so far apart, mama. I'm sending all the love for your healing, mama. Sending all the love. ask Creator for your healing. Cause I know that you've been through it. Residential schools and you've been moving through this world on your own since you was a little girl. And it ain't fair, cause a lot of our people been there. Damage to the soul, deculturalized these kids and ripped from our homes upon the land that was stolen. And it still goes on. You call it CFS, but it's still colonization at our expense. My heart goes out to my people. I'm just sending all the love for your healing. And I ask Creator for our healing.
Well, I keep stepping on my headphone wire. Oops. How's it going? Thank you again for everybody who tuned in and listened, and for giving your time and space, for allowing me to share, my gift and my talent. I appreciate it. Hey.
Awesome, Ray. Thank you so much. Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. And I haven't seen you perform in this format, so it's really exciting to get to see this. I'll let you
It's super different. Like, I don't know who's listening or if you guys are enjoying it on that end, but
Of course we are. Yeah, we're listening. It's good. Yeah, I guess one question, or first one we have is, where do you get your inspiration, and who are your influences? I know you talked about that a lot of your songs are written like about personal reflection, and you did share a lot, but I wonder if there was anything else you wanted to add about where those influences come from and that inspiration for your work.
Yeah, I guess my inspiration has just been my life. I've gone through my fair share of experiences, as of many other people, and I've just been given the gift and the ability to be able to like speak those experiences through, music, through writing, through art, whatever that is, to just like outlet it and just like get it out of my body. I've always just been super inspired by like powerful singers, you know what I mean? Powerful singers, powerful writers. And it's going to sound super basic, but like, like Eminem was definitely like, I don't know, I just liked like how he spoke a lot of his like personal experiences, and he was so raw and like authentic about it. Like, his story is his story. Nobody can duplicate that, you know what I mean? And I was like, holy crap, if he can do it, then I can speak from my heart. I can speak my truth just as confidently, you know what I mean? And like, powerful vocalists such as like Jessie J, Adele, Sia, you know what I mean? Like that they just allow themselves to just open up like that, like spiritually, to just like let it all go and to belt it out. I'm like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. That's so powerful. Like, I wish I can even amount close to that. You know what I mean? So definitely super inspirational people.
Aww. Well, like, so I feel like I've seen you perform for a couple years now, and like that Stranger song is I think my favorite, and I've heard it how many times. And but like that new one that you wrote that you said you just finished this week, where you're just like very soulful and powerful, like singing, and I've like I don't think I've seen that from you, so I think you're becoming into that. So I guess that leads into my next question of how long have you been performing, and then how long have you been creating music, if that's like kind of separate things, or if it's yeah.
So I'll start with the second part of that question, because I guess that kind of started earlier on. I've always been kind of like, an artistic loner. I like been writing songs. Yeah, I know, right? But I've been writing songs since I'm really young. Like, I remember I would just like spend a lot of time alone in my room, and I would just like write and write and write. Like, I would never have music, so I was just always writing lyrics and a cappella, and I would sing them to myself. And I was like super determined to like write an album or something like that had no music. Like, no one was ever gonna hear it, but like I just enjoyed writing, you know what I mean? I had a lot of emotion, like especially as a kid. Oh, I'm getting a little feedback. Okay, sorry. And oh man, I forget what I said. Oh yeah. And so like that's always kind of been a part of me. I kind of strayed away from it like in my early teenage years, and then eventually I kind of like started writing again. I think that I was just sitting with a couple of homies and, you know, they were always just like rapping and freestyling and stuff. And I was just like my awkward little self in the corner, but they would always hype me up and be like, yo, get it on this beat. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. But, you know, it was just fun to see that energy and to just see them kind of just like feed off of each other. You know what I mean? When you get into a dope freestyling session with some like good peoples, it's like, it's solid stuff. So, you know, I ended up just like kind of going in on my own time and just like writing a rap really quick. And then I showed one of my friends and then he's like, yo, you should come check out this place. And I was like, I was just trying to show you just for like, you know, just for the heck of it. But then he ended up bringing me to Studio 393 actually. And I ended up showing that song to Pip. He was somebody that I first met when I started going to Studio 393. And he just like had so much faith in me. He's just like, that's awesome. Keep coming back. And I was like, all right, sure. And then he ended up giving me my first gig when I was 15. And that was like the first time that I ever like performed my music and stuff like that in front of an audience. And I forgot all my words. I was like, it was a cappella. I had no music. I just got on the stage. There was like 5 people in the audience, and then I just forgot all my words. And I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. And then I like ran off stage, got my lyrics, and finished the song and went through it. And I'm so glad that I just like pushed through that, kind of like a lot of humility, you know what I mean? To just push through and just like keep going anyways. And after that, I didn't really want to perform because I was like, dang, that's embarrassing. But I'm glad for the people at Studio 393 who just like kept pushing me. They're like, you know what, no, keep going. You know, that's one mistake. It doesn't mean every show is going to be like that. You got to just like believe in yourself. Just keep writing. Just keep doing what you're doing. And we'll keep getting you shows as long as you keep showing up. So I just kind of like, you know, I took that and I was like, all right, these people believe in me. I should maybe try to believe in myself. So and I did that. And now I'm here. And, you know, how many years later? I think it's been 5 years now I've been performing. And I've gotten so many beautiful opportunities and like so much gratitude for that, you know, so much gratitude that I stayed focused on that.
Aw, love that. Yeah, it's all about the community and encouraging one another. I love that. One last question, where can we find your music?
Oh man. So right now I just post a lot of like my shows and stuff like that through my Instagram page, and that's _love_passionately and another underscore. So I post like basically all my performances and stuff like that. I feel like for myself, I've always been more of a performer as opposed to a recording artist, because I'm like, well, if you want to hear what I do, you got to come check it out, you know?
That's good. Does that mean that there's like a date that you can quickly plug that's coming up real soon that maybe people can check you out at? If they want?
Yeah. Okay. So if you would like to see me live and you want to like give your time and energy, I will be performing next Saturday, September 5th at the Forks for the Black Lives, Justice for Black Lives in Winnipeg. So if you have the time and the energy, you know, come on down, bring a few friends. There's going to be I think Kay Jones is a local performer as well as Josu. And I can't remember, but I think there's going to be a 4th guy, but it's going to be a super dope lineup. And if you want to come see some awesome talent and support the cause, like by all means.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ray, for everything. And we're going to turn it over to the OB next.
Awesome. I think he's going to walk in over here. We're sharing the same computer and stream, so he'll be right over. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. And I hope you guys stay tuned in all the way to the end. We got the OB, and then we got Alexis Lynn, and then Drezus. So should be an awesome lineup, guys. And there he is.
All right. Thanks, Annie. Again, what a great performance.
I mean, well, I know you will.
I'd like to introduce the OB. So hailing from Winnipeg, Manitoba, the OB is an abstract rapper with a cinematic and dreamlike performance. He uses all kinds of mediums of art, such as clothing and instrumentals, to paint a picture of imperfection and beauty. Thanks for joining us today, the OB. Are you ready to kick some tunes or what?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Well, I'm ready and listening.
Okay. Yeah, my name's the OB, Sandy Balcaran. Yeah, here's some tunes for y'all. Yeah. Reminisce, fly high, roll off in the night, getting by, I'm getting by. I roll off in the night. I'm getting by. Yeah, feeling like I'm done. Rolling for days, gone in the mist. Off with the stuff, popping, I'm off, getting lost in the abyss. Yeah, I know, got my soul, how I roll. I used to trip all that stuff. I used to wild with the fam in the abyss. Yeah. Why with the fam on a late night? Used to talk about how we gonna get a game time. How I'm trying to get on, trying to get right up on a late night. Weekdays every day. We gon' show them, they gon' see us. When we drop it, get it popping off the blocker. Yeah, yeah, they flew. That boy knew. Go off the roof. No parachute. Watch him flew. Yeah, watch him flew. Rock with me. And that boy flew. Yeah. Reminisce, fly high, roll off in the night, getting by, I'm getting by. I roll off in the night, I'm getting by. Yeah, fly in the wintertime, dreams of a place so far. These are the times we in the ants with the tunes get a loud race of roof. My homie Kenny, he told me we gon' make it through. That was just last year. I was the last one. Now this is this year, running right past ya. No looking back. Yeah, the man got me so down. From this town, wanna from this town. Yeah, I got my mind on my home. Ain't no one holding me back. I'm trying to run up, just trying to get up on the map. Yeah. Reminisce, fly high, roll off in the night, getting by, I'm getting by. I roll off in the night, I'm getting by. I think yeah, that was a song called "Flying High." I wrote it about 3 years ago, and I wrote it after I got sober from drugs and alcohol, and this is gonna be my 4th year, so that's pretty dope. I like it, and I don't like it, and it's up and down, wherever the wind goes. But yeah, that's when I wrote it. Actually, yeah, I wrote a little bit before I was sober, because that's the thing. Even whether I'm not sober, or whether I'm sober, I like writing more hopeful songs when I'm like feeling down, because to me, when I'm writing, it's like marking things down, and when you're down, it's like everything sort of turns bad, but you got to kind of try to remember. So yeah. Cool. Yeah. So let's do a couple more tunes. Yeah. Going hard on the daily, working hard for this paper, only salty on paper. Dang, got through last night, and I'm up in the morning. Pour my OJ on my bowl, then I fill up on sandwich. Man, doing me, but these people ain't ready. And that personality too. Damn. This kitchen hot as heck as I whip up a roast. I don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, going hard on the daily, working hard for this paper, only salty on paper. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go anymore. I hit the floor. Yeah, I'm feeling up, super silly. What a time to be yelling at the neighbors, get away from me. Psychopath. No, I'm at my job with so many questions. It got me stressing. Well, I'm on my job with so many questions. It got me going, yeah. Going hard on the daily, working hard for this paper. Only salty on paper, yeah. Going hard on the daily, working hard for this paper. Only salty on paper. Yeah. Back on a conquest, came from the wildest. 16 on my arm. Money, got them acting funny. Came from the wildest. 16 on my arm. Money, got them acting funny. Run up and get it, I got it, my homies, they with me, I'm tamped in like landlines. Let's keep it moving, I'm grinding for pop. I'm hired and fired, looking at the bigger picture like I'm Meg. 16 on my arm, that ain't for you, yeah. It's a green on the hillside, yeah. We gon' get it popping like firecrackers, yeah, man. Free smoke, if you tryna bring me down, yeah. Hit the gym, they hit the stoop, holding the rags, securing the bag. Grinding like a greater, thank me later. I don't wait up, try to kick up, gotta wake up, get the paper, 100 wolves, thousands of hounds, live in the desert. I gotta stick out. Thousands of hounds, live in the desert. I gotta stick out. I gotta stick out. I gotta stick out.
Winnipeg, boy, that's why. Winnipeg, boy, that's why. Winnipeg, boy, that's why. Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. My name is the OB. I just like to thank No Fun Studio for having us, having me and Ray here. It's pretty awesome. If we weren't here, we'd probably be streaming from a really echoey space with no compressors. We're running through some compressors and stuff, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of a highlight for me. But yeah, so thank you to No Fun Studio. Thank you for sākihiwē for having me and Ray. That's awesome. And yeah, we're here, and yes, 393 is helping us with that too, which is yeah. And I know Ray talked about Studio 393 before this. I'm also I work at Studio 393 / Graffiti Gallery, and that's where I also learned how to rap and learned how to make beats. And when I wanted to get into mixing and mastering, they helped me get into that. And I've been doing music for, I want to say 7 years now. I want to say that, but that might not be true. But anyway, so I've been doing music, and I've gone through different levels and different layers of taking it seriously and not taking it seriously, because you can't just go. And I feel like 393 is a really good space for whether you really want to take it seriously or whether you need to hang out and just be around people sometimes, because it's a really creative environment and it's a really safe space. And that's how I feel about it. And that's why I'm super happy and grateful to work there, and hope that, that these things that we're posting on Instagram, if y'all don't know, go follow Graffiti Gallery Art Programming on Instagram. And I post videos, other staff members post videos of art music, dancing, and I hope that if you're tuning in or you know someone that likes rap or likes making hip hop or I don't know, any art thing, tell them go check out the videos on Instagram. They could get some stuff out of it, and hopefully when it's open, I get to I can hang out more and yeah, and do the thing. Anyways, so that was Hard on the Daily and Conquest. This next song, let's do it. And you know that I want you pulling up right beside me. I got my cup in your rain. My brain gets so messed. Man, all of us, I get my rush out of my house, man, out of this world. Yeah, I'm on my. Get me somehow. I preach what I want, but I mess myself. Mom keep on texting my phone. My friends do not trust me when I'm alone. Hey. Pulling up, I'm very messed. I'm alright, up all night. Then I woke, got me froze. Oh, I know. Oh, roll up until another month too, and I must forget. Grab my wallet, I won't fall. You always mess me over like what? Am I blessed? Is this mess? Can't handle your love when it's us. Every day the same trouble, I don't wanna answer your text. Pulling me in your arms, and I would just die for you, fall for you. Rolling for days, gonna get. Brain will I lie in my bed with no stress. Walking on a cloud and I hope it don't hold me down. Everything falling all around and I'm gonna drown down all the rest of my Lord. I ain't even know. If I wake, just get me my brain. Dang, I feel great. Sweet. Again, thank you all for tuning in. That song was called Dead. Most of all of this music is not released yet, but I have one single that's on Spotify, and it's called Not a Terrorist. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, and all your streaming services. I'm gonna. You should definitely follow my Twitter if you want to hear me think more, and if you want to laugh, because sometimes I'll be posting things and putting my foot in my mouth, and I know from an outside perspective that's pretty hilarious. Shout out King Jones, who commented on Twitter, so I said I'd give it a shout out. Follow me on Twitter or follow me on vk.com. It's a good social media. It's Russian, so it's pretty dope. But yeah, I can't really understand any of the statuses right now, but I'm on my way to learning. I know, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, that'd be pretty weird if I learned Russian, but not my own language. And not just like my own like indigenous language, but like because I'm indigenous, I'm Cree. Mom's from OCN, Pasca Cree Nation, and my dad's from Guyana. But before Guyana, my dad's family was from India, and then people had to go to Guyana people went as indentured slaves for sugarcane, and on that side too, the language got removed. So yeah, so I don't know Hindi and or any like East Indian language, and yeah, I don't know Indigenous, but maybe I should learn Russian. That'd be cool. Just kidding. But yeah. Yeah, so make sure to follow my Twitter at Osanity, OSANITTY. Osanity was my first rap name before the OB. Called myself Osanity because I had insane skills when I was rapping. I still do, but it's not in my name anymore.
Wake up in the morning and my hair's a mess. 11 a.m. Cop me some bread. Wonder how I'm gonna get ahead. Yeah. Coffee at 3. Apple at 4. Something and I'm gonna drop a plane on the floor. Driving one way. Thought it was Tuesday. Put it to my job and then it turns out it's Thursday. Yeah. Screwed up my head. Yeah. Spaz up the till. Yeah. And I'm stressed so I kinda need my rest. Screw up my birthday. Screw up the set. Screw it all up because I was waiting for the world to end, yeah. Wake up in the morning and my hair's a mess. Wake up in the morning and my hair's a mess. 11 a.m. Cop me some bread. Wonder how I'm gonna get ahead, yeah. Coffee at 3, Advil at 4. Something and I'm gonna drop a plate on your floor. Pass me some Advil so I can last down, cause I'm beginning to crash out. And honestly, I'm trying to last out. Cause last time I was in my house ordering skip. I was in my house trying to dip. 5 minutes late, what can I say? Every day, I need another birthday cake. Morning and my hair's a mess. 11 a.m., got me some bread. Wonder how I'm gonna get ahead, yeah. Coffee at 3, Avila 4. Lightning got me just feeling like,
Sweet. That was Lightning. I made that song last Nuit Blanche. I made it with my friend Kenneth. K-Sinus is actually his website that was dedicated to Kenneth. I'm still a little bit nerdy, and I was nerd in high school too, and I thought it'd be cool to make help people make websites, and then learned how to make a website and dedicated it to Kenneth, and it was K-Sinus, which was I think Kenneth's conspiring with silly sausages. No, it was an acronym, but it was long ago. You could probably not find anything there now, but yeah, that song was made with him, and it was made last Nuit Blanche. Yeah, so yeah, coming near the end of my set, I'm gonna do a couple more tunes with y'all. This next one's called Every Single Day, and I guess it was probably made last year, but last year for sure last year was my 3rd year of sobriety, and that's the thing is that when I got sober the first week, I was like, I'm gonna unlock my brain's full potential. I don't need any of that like extra chemicals messing up my brain. And then and I was like, I'm gonna read every night. I'm gonna go to the gym every day, run every day, no rest days. I'm gonna run every day. I was like, I'm gonna do like Wim Hof, sleep deprivation tanks. So I was like, I'm gonna get a watch. I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna unlock my brain's full potential. Yeah, and you know, some of that definitely happened, but for sure, a lot of that did not pan out the way that I was thinking it was gonna happen. So in my 3rd year of sobriety, I felt like I was watching time fly. I wasn't doing too much. I was just kind of watching Netflix and eating trash food and not being active at all. And I was like on my couch and I was sleeping on the couch and I was like, well, at least I'm still sober. But it still didn't feel that great. It felt a lot like not being sober, but it was because I was just watching time fly. And yeah, that's when I made the song Every Single Day, because I was like, because near the end of it, I was like, oh, this is cool. Well, it wasn't cool. I was like, oh, this is like a lot like when I'm not sober. It's just minus like the drugs and alcohol. I was like, I should make a song now that I'm sort of like in this weird space. So yeah, I made this song called Every Single Day. Feeling wavy, I'm feeling right. Every single day, gotta hit the. I'm feeling wavy. I'm alright. 24/7 makes the trips to 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'm feeling wavy. I'm feeling right. Every single day, stay up on the couch. I'm feeling, ouch. I'm feeling wavy. I'm feeling right. 24/7, took a trip to Queston. I'm feeling wavy. But I'm alright. The name OB, better get it right. Cause we're feeling, yeah. I'm feeling wavy. But I'm alright. 24/7, took a trip to Queston. I'm feeling wavy. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling wavy. I'm feeling nice. Wavy. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling wavy. I'm feeling nice. Out the door, 4 a.m. with my friends. I love you. I'm on my way. I get by off of love. I get by off of love. Love for them, love for him, love for everyone. I'm not anyone. I'm not myself lately. I just keep falling. I'm in the prime of my life. Time after time and again. Call up a friend. Feel like a millionaire when you just don't care. My dad stopped calling and my mom's still worried, and the house on fire, yeah, my world stopped turning and I want to be skinny, so I'll just stop eating and I'll just stop sleeping. Out the door, 4 a.m. with my friends. I love you. I'm on my way. I get by off of love. Love for him, love for them, love for everyone. I'm not anyone. I'm not myself lately. I feel like I'm falling. Cool. Yeah, my name is the OB. Thank you, sākihiwē, for having me. This is it's been I really like this experience. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, OB. I really like the sound of your music. Do you make your beats, or do you have a producer?
Yeah. I make my beats.
Yeah, and you use all types of, like, I see they have like that wavy song, that really crazy guitar riff, almost kind of sounded like Jimi Hendrix a little bit, like the tone. How do you decide what kind of guitar you want to use in the song?
Well, I guess whatever guitars is laying around. I just I don't play guitar, but my friend plays guitar, so I just, like, what I do is, like, I'll hum the melody inside of my phone, and I'll take it home and I'll try to play it out in piano and then give it to my friend, and then they'll, like, play it a little bit better on guitar. And yeah.
Sweet, that's pretty cool. So you're like an ultimate Indian, hey?
Yeah, Don
versus West. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty deadly. So you mentioned how long you've been performing for. What do you enjoy most about performance?
perform. Probably the thing well, I enjoy most is when I guess like in the I really like crowds. It's pretty cool. I know I'm like kind of a diva, so I really like the attention. But also when I'm performing, there's kind of like I like to move around and I like to really talk and like be like candid. You know, I really be trying to be candid on stage, and so I think like just performing has been something since I was a kid. My mom has all these photos of me, and she said it was so hard to get like a natural photo of me because I was just always like posing. And yeah, and I've always liked film. I've always liked camera. Like, uh, I don't know if it's like being the center of attention, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty sick. But I definitely like it being on the stage. It's like it's cool. It's a different part of me.
Yeah, in your bio, you mentioned that you use clothing as part of it was one of your mediums of art. Can you explain that a little bit?
um, yeah. Well, I guess uh, I have like a couple of shirt designs that I'm making, and I'm always like I'm always interested in clothing and stuff. So when I first started out performing, I used to wear like a lot of really colorful things just to like really like stand out and like really just to represent my music. Today I'm wearing all white because I'm really feeling like I've been going through Instagram a lot lately because obviously because of COVID, and I've just been like liking like a bunch of like 90s like fashion things. So yeah, so I noticed like a lot of white t-shirts, and I'm like, you know what, things are pretty sick when they're like one color. So I don't know, that's why I whipped out the white tee. And yeah.
Nice, nice. You mentioned you play a bit of piano. Are you self-taught, classically trained, or?
Yeah, uh I'm as self-taught as it can be. I mean, I can like I used to play the trumpet in high school. So I kind of understand a little bit of music theory, like as much as that you can get from how much I was listening in high school. And yeah, so I just kind of like took that like trumpet like sort of music theory and just kind of apply it to piano. And you know, I can kind you know what, I'm not a pianist, but I know what's going on theoretically. It's just like the movement of the hands. Nah, I can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know enough to create a sweet riff that maybe you'll put on a loop and drop some sick lyrics on, eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you mentioned a lot of community work. It seems like that seems like your face lit up with that, and I really enjoyed that part of you. Is there anything else that you do in the community that you want to talk about real quick?
I mean, I'm mostly just like so yeah, I work with in downtown, and yeah, just like doing music. I think yeah, and whatever else, like if I have to work at a community center with kids, I'll do that too because you know kids are dope. But yeah, it's mostly music related because I feel like that's where I have probably the most knowledge. Everything else is it's pretty janky in my life, but I can be 100% certain that synthesizer sound will be a like a synthesizer sound. So yeah.
Nice. Do you ever like create any like sweet hooks when you're working with the kids showing the music? Anything really ever really powerful ever come out of any of those workings?
um it's like Ye I definitely get like really inspired from seeing like and it's like 393 is like a pretty cool place because not just youth, there's like also like older like it's like youth according to the government, which is like a really big like wide range. And
Mhm.
I'm still like considered a youth because I'm like 21. So there's like people that come in older and there's people that come in younger. And like yeah, like watching people put in the work. It's like the gym. If you ever, yeah, I also really like the gym too. But I tried working out at home and it was good. It was like, you know, I was like, whatever, I got to work out, do push ups or whatever. And that was good. But like when you at the gym, you just feel this like feeling to work out because like so many other people are like working out. You know, you'll be running, and you just look over, you see someone like doing like a deadlift, and like or like you see someone doing like a bench press, they're sweating, they're like ah, and then they drop the weights. I'm like, oh, that's sick. And then I run like a little faster because I'm like, it's like not friendly competition, but it's like, yeah, just inspiration. So that's what I see when I go to 393 or like when I go work on music with youth. Is I see people doing like mental deadlifts, and like I see people doing like just like really be trying to figuring it out hard, and like trying to make their most of the time when they're there because they may not have a laptop at home or like yeah. And so I guess that's the kind of inspiration I get from there, is just like watching everyone else work super hard because yeah, when I'm at home it's just me, but when I'm there I can like being in that space and being around yeah.
So other than your community work and with the youth and stuff, is there any other artists that you pull inspirations from? Any other artists out there that really inspire you, that you kind of maybe want to not emulate, not flatter, but just be in the running with?
Yeah, I'm really inspired by uh I know this might be obvious, but Kanye West.
Ooh,
I
Kanye. Yeah, Lindsay had said you kind of had a kind of a Kanye West vibe, and I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like Kanye West a lot. I like his music a lot. Everything. Like I like the High School Dropout. I like Graduation. I like Life of Pablo. Yeah, Yeezus. I like it all. It's pretty sick. But yeah, Kanye West, and then I really love Travis Scott. Travis Scott is like my favorite artist. And I'm really inspired by that.
You'd mentioned that when creating, that whether you were sober or not, you want to make music that when you're feeling down, that is uplifting, and I think that's a really beautiful message. Is it the opposite way? When you're feeling really happy, do you make sad music, or?
Yeah, kind of sometimes. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, like I just kind of like I think my default is just kind of like sad music. I don't know why, but it's and I think too much, and like so I get to like when I'm walking down the street or something, I'll be going into like hour-long monologues of like self-deprecating thoughts or something. I try not to now, but like definitely that happens. Like I'll go like 2 hours just being like, "You suck, you're the worst, terrible human being. You always do better." And then like and so, yeah, when I get back home, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, that was dark as heck. I'm like, I should tweet that or I should write a song. So yeah, I'll write a song when I take those long walks or like, yeah, if I'm happy, then I also write sometimes a sad song. I don't know why. I just like, mm, I think it's like when I listen to Travis Scott, a lot of it's like really dark. So it's just like that's what I like listening to. And yeah, sometimes like the beats are like a little bit dark, and I don't even notice it. I just think that's like the trap sound or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they say that like sometimes music is a way of like working through your own emotions and healing, and sometimes that what comes out is sad, but only because you're moving through those emotions. So I wouldn't get too down on yourself. Your music's pretty great, I think. Do you have anything coming up for you? You said a lot of these songs haven't been recorded yet. So is there a release date coming? Is there some sweet performance coming up?
Nah, I wish, but I'm just like I really be trying to work on these songs like really hardcore because I'm the producer, I'm the mix and master engineer, I'm the writer, I'm the beat maker because beat making and producing are different. Like, so pretty much like the goal for me is not like I have a lot of goals, but the main goal for me is just to make like really good music and music that I would like to listen to. And I know how to get there, and I know and I know how this music can sound really good from like a mixing side, from a production side, from a writing side, because I just like be studying these like all these elements like all so I'm still learning and sharpening my tools, even though I've been like since I was like 14. I'm still learning how to produce. I'm still learning how to mix and master better. I'm still learning like all this stuff, and
That's beautiful. Always growing as an artist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just always learning. So once I feel like that's like a little bit more down, then I'll probably release something. And I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm just having
Okay,
fun.
well, before you go, one more time, hit us with your Twitter, hit us with your Instagram before you say goodbye.
Yeah, my Twitter. I'm gonna read it for a second because I think I messed it up the first time. But my Twitter is @Osanity, so OSANITTY, and then you can find my stuff on Spotify. My one single on Spotify, the OBTH space O.B. or on any other streaming service. I use Spotify, but yeah, just any other streaming service except for LimeWire.
Throwback. All right, thanks so much. Your music was so great. It's a privilege having you. We'll switch it over to Annie. Hey, Annie, it's your show now.
Thank you. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Osani. Super great to hear your stuff. I haven't heard a lot of those new tracks, so that's exciting. Our next guest is Alexis Lynn. Urban pop artist Alexis Lynn has a lot more to say than the average 20-something. Her debut EP, Things Get Good, explores everything from relationships to bullying, but in a way that is fresh and unexpected. So welcome, Alexis. We'll let you get started, and then we'll do our little Q&A at the end.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, my name's Alexis Lynn. I'm here with my guitar player, Caesar White, and we're from Vancouver on Squamish and Katy territory, and I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm going to play some songs of my own and some new ones and some from my EP last year. This first one's called In This.
Running out of excuses, used to amuse me how you used to follow me around. Now my ego got bruises, using confused why I don't see a face in the crowd. Ain't gonna lie, listen to her the way that you worship me. Running out of chances, okay, guess the next move's on me. I'm ready to take this ride with you. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. I can admit it took me a minute, baby, I'm in this with you. Tell me you're with it, now I'm committed. Baby, I'm in this with you. 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 Baby, I'm in this. Now you know what the truth is. Use it, show me that you weren't playing around. Don't have me out here looking foolish. You should be proving you will be holding me down. I wanna try blurring the lines if you want company. Is it gonna work out? Don't know. Guess we'll just wait and see. I'm ready to take this ride with you. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. I can admit it took me a minute. Baby, I'm in this with you. Tell me you're with it, now I'm committed. Baby, I'm in this with you. 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 Baby, I'm in this. I'm ready to take this ride with you. I just wanna fly with you. Ready, set, go. I can admit it took me a minute. Baby, I'm in this with you. Tell me you're with it, now I'm committed. Baby, I'm in this. I can admit it took me a minute. Baby, I'm in this with you. Tell me you're with it, now I'm committed. Baby, I'm in this with you. 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 Baby, I'm in this.
Cool. That was off of my last EP. Well, my first and only EP, actually, that I released in September of 2019. It's called Things Get Good. And yeah, I put together that project over the last 2 years. And it's kind of about, you know, being a teenager and a young woman. I'm 21 now, so it's kind of about like that transition and love and relationships and bullying and friends and kind of how you grow up and grow out of certain things. And so this next one is called Not This Time.
Used to let you come and visit, always saying it would be different, yeah. Begging you to come and kiss it. What was I doing back then? You made the bed feel like a prison, but I was free when we were in it, yeah. I had my favorite addiction. What was I doing back then? 'Cause I realized you won't give me what I want, 'cause you only want one thing. Fine with goodbye, and I'm better now, so best turn around. This time I got my head right when I see your headlights, and I'm gonna jump out of your way. You're looking for a good time, but I'm thinking nice try, 'cause I learned the hard way. No, baby, not this time. I said, yeah, no, baby, not this time. Got enough of showing up here. You must think I'm so oblivious. Now you wanna play the victim. You already blew it with me. Catch your balance, must be dripping. If you think you'll catch me slipping back into that tired rhythm. You already blew it with me. 'Cause I realize you won't give me what I want, 'cause you only want one thing. Fine with goodbye, and I'm better now, so best turn around. This time I got my head right when I see your headlights, and I'm gonna jump out of your way. You're looking for a good time, but I'm thinking nice try, 'cause I learned the hard way. No, baby, not this time. I said, yeah, no, baby, not this time. This time you love me, this time I don't. This time you want me, this time I won't. You want that, yeah, sorry, but no. I'll show you lonely, take your ass home. This time you love me, this time I don't. This time you want me, this time I won't. You want that, yeah, sorry, but no. I'll show you lonely, take your ass home. I realize you won't give me what I want, 'cause you only want one thing. Fine with goodbye, and I'm better now, so best turn around. This time I got my head right when I see your headlights, and I'm gonna jump out of your way. You're looking for a good time, but I'm thinking nice try, 'cause I learned the hard way. This time I got my head right when I see your headlights, and I'm gonna jump out of your way. You're looking for a good time, but I'm thinking nice try, 'cause I learned the hard way. No, baby, not this time. I said, yeah, no, baby, not this time.
I'm just gonna grab some water. So thank you guys so much to everyone who's watching. I'm so honored to be around such amazing artists and to be included in this. And I'm really happy to be playing shows, because obviously with COVID, it's been messing up our plans. So it's nice to have, even if it's virtual, it's nice to be playing for people that are watching from different places. It's actually really interesting of a way of connecting with people that you never otherwise would have connected with. So yeah, this next one is Worst Behavior. It's also a single off of my last EP. And it's a good old relationship song.
Oh, wait a minute, give me space to catch my breath. All these feelings in my face got me stressed. Promised myself I would take a step back, I'd take it slow, yeah. Honestly, I tend to jump in too fast, and I'm like, whoa, I get on my mind, 'cause I'm afraid that you gon' say goodbye. I tell myself this every goddamn night, but every day, you got me on my worst behavior. 'cause baby, you're the best I ever had. You got me on my worst behavior, and you know that every day I'll be back. You got me on my worst behavior. You got me on my worst behavior, and you know that every day I want you so bad. In my bed, wishing that it was yours now in my head. So if you're free, you should come round. Check the view, I got a warm show, I'll play it for you. Baby, without you, my sheet is so cold. Going for two, I get out of my mind, 'cause I'm afraid that you're gonna say goodbye. I tell myself this every goddamn night, but every day, you got me on my worst behavior, 'cause baby, you're the best I ever had. You got me on my worst behavior, and you know that every day I'll be back. You got me on my worst behavior, 'cause baby, you're the best I ever had. You got me on my worst behavior, and you know that every day I want you so bad. I get on my mind. Oh yeah. Oh, every goddamn night. Yeah. Want you so bad, so you know I'll be coming right back. Worst behavior, the best I ever had. On my worst. Ooh, you got me on my worst behavior, 'cause baby, you're the best I ever had. Got me on my worst behavior, and you know that every day I want you so bad, so you know I'll be coming right back. Yeah. I'm having fun. So this next song, I've released 3 singles this year. I had to count for a second. In 2020, and this next song is the first single I released at the top of this year. And I wrote it about growing up and growing out of friendships, because I think that's something that we all can relate to as you kind of grow up and graduate high school and kind of move on with your life in a way. And I think it's a hard lesson to learn in a way, but it's also an important one. And you realize really who matters to you and who is important to you and who gives you the friendship that you give to someone else, you know what I mean? It's reciprocal. And yeah, it's about, growing out of those friendships that don't serve you anymore and realizing that that's okay and that it's more important to have quality of friends than quantity, and have a smaller friend group is sometimes not necessarily a bad thing. So this is called Circles.
I'm super choosy about the people who I'm gonna let close to me, yeah. I'm here for quality, don't care at all about the number or the quantity. Not much in common, it's no surprise that I don't ever wanna call on, yeah. The gossip is juicy, but I don't wanna be a part of what's not good for me, yeah. You're nice enough to get drunk with, you're nice enough to hang out. When it comes to who I wanna with, it's just not enough to open up. My circles keep on getting smaller as I'm getting older. Wonder why I bother. Circles getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. Circle, 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 keep on getting smaller. Circle, 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 wonder why I bother. Circle, 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 getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like, because I'm basically the only one who knows me. Yeah, it could be simpler if I just wasn't so caught up in trying to knock it up. Yeah, you're nice enough to roll up with. You're nice enough to swing by. When it comes to who I wanna with, it's just not enough to open up. Oh, my circles keep on getting smaller as I'm getting older. Wonder why I bother. Circles getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. Circle, 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 keep on getting smaller. Circle, 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 wonder why I bother. Circle, 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 getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you're nice enough. Sure, you're nice enough, but it's not enough, not enough to open up, open up. My circles keep on getting smaller as I'm getting older. Wonder why I bother. Circles getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. My circles keep on getting smaller as I'm getting older. Wonder why I bother. Circles getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. Circle, 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 keep on getting smaller. Circle, 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 wonder why I bother. Circle, 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 getting kinda tight. I hate to be alone, but there ain't nobody I like. Ooh.
All right, I got a few more left for you guys. This next one is the title track of my EP, and it's called Things Get Good, and I wrote it, again, about one of the themes, obviously, of my EP, of kind of growing up and being bullied and having the same people that used to, hate on you come back around when they see that you have something they want, whether it be friends that they want or opportunities that they want, or they think you're doing something that they think is cool now all of a sudden. So it's about those kind of people. This is called Things Get Good.
Oh, so now you wanna talk to me, saying things like you always believed in me. Why you leeching on my energy? Yeah, don't know you, I don't know you. Damn, you making it so obvious. Those two faces got me seeing your heart to trust. Got the preview and I seen enough. Do I know you? I don't know you like that. You want it, thought I forgot it. Every time you hurt me so bad, but now I'm on the come up. You're trying to catch up. Funny how it works out like that. Oh baby, right when things get good, there you are acting like hey. Cause right when things get good, you'll never fall kissing my ass. When things get good, when things get good. Oh, so now you wanna say we're cool. It's my +1, honey, nobody invited you. Better go, so call your Uber pool. Got it. I don't know you, you don't know me like that. You want it, thought I forgot it. Every time you hurt me so bad, but now I'm on the come up. You're trying to catch up. Funny how it works out like that. Oh baby, right when things get good, there you are acting like hey. Cause right when things get good, you'll never fall kissing my ass. When things get good, when things get good. I'm out here living, look what you're missing. I can tell you want it so bad, but now I'm on on the come up, you're trying to catch up. Time to stop facing the facts. There you are, acting like hey. Cause right when things get good, you're never far kissing my eye. When things get good, I know you'll be there first. Come crawling out the woodwork, yeah. But keep back like you should. If you stay put, maybe you can have the first look. When things get good, when things get good, yeah.
Cool. It's always so weird having no, like, response, you know? Just having no reaction, good or bad, it's just nothing. So I'm gonna pretend inside. Make it all good, yeah. So this next one is another one of my recent singles. And I wrote it about a friend who is in a relationship that wasn't the greatest, and it was something that I had expressed to her that, you know, she deserves more than that, and that she's worth more than that, and that I couldn't imagine myself in the same situation. So this is called I Can't Relate.
Why you with a man who don't deserve ya? All he ever gonna do is hurt ya. Tells you go change again, won't let you wear that dress. Try to say a word, he interrupts ya. You just brush it off and swear he loves ya. 1, 2, 3 girls behind your back, yeah. Tell me how you put up with that. Damn girl, I don't really understand, girl. Find yourself a better man, girl. Huh. Baby, I don't even know what else to say. I can't relate. I can't relate. If I was you, you know what I'd do. I would've dropped this as a second date. I can't relate. I can't relate. I'm no better than you, just telling the truth. No girl should ever feel this way. You're giving him no reason not to trust ya, but he never lets you have no fun. Told him you're with your clique, still ask you who you're with. Don't stay cause you're scared, there's good ones out there. You know it's not fair that your class, he's trash. Only say that cause I care. Damn girl, I don't really understand, girl. Find yourself a better man, girl. Huh. Baby, I don't even know what else to say. I can't relate. I can't relate, no. If I was you, you know what I'd do. I would've dropped this as a second date. I can't relate. I can't relate. I'm no better than you, just telling the truth. No girl should ever feel this way. I can't relate. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't relate. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, don't stay cause you're scared. There's good ones out there. I'm saying this cause I care. Okay, yeah, but I can't relate. I can't relate, no. If I was you, you know what I'd do. I would've dropped his ass a second date. I can't relate. I can't relate. I'm no better than you, just telling the truth. No girl should ever feel this way. I can't relate. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't relate. No, 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 no. Yeah.
Feeling the yes lately. All right, I want to say thank you so much for having me tonight. I've got one more song for you guys, but it's truly an honor to be a part of this festival and to have this opportunity. So I thank you, and I thank everyone for watching and tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying all the performances and having a great night. This last one is my latest single. It's actually very recent. It came out today. So it's called Bubble, and I've never done an acoustic version of it, so this is a first. Here you go.
Crazy how I spend my whole life 100% in the spotlight. Don't let nobody in, it's my line. Worked every time, yeah. Until you, I never jumped the gun, yeah. But you're blowing my expectations up, yeah. To tell the truth, no, I'm not used to someone smart enough to call my bluff. With your T-line boots and that attitude, have to work to make it give up. If you could read a page from my mind, I think you realize I'm not fine. I always knew that you'll be trouble. You got the pin, don't burst my bubble, yeah. Cause it feels so safe on the inside. Guess I'm just too eager with my white eyes. Why'd I give you power to burst my bubble, 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 bubble? Kiss is crazy, lose my mind. Mama told me I'll be fine. Put your bags down, won't you stay a while? Go the extra mile, yeah. To tell the truth, no, I'm not used to someone smart enough to call my bluff. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hate that you make me wanna rush. If you could read a page from my mind, I think you realize I'm not fine. I always know that you'll be trouble. You got the pin, don't press my bubble, yeah. Cause it feels so safe on the inside. Guess I'm just too eager with my white eyes. Why'd I give you power to burst my bubble, 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 bubble? Until you, I never jump the gun. But you're blowing my expectations up, yeah. If you could read a page from my mind, I think you realize I'm not fine. I always know that you'll be trouble. You got the pin, don't burst my bubble, yeah. Cause it feels so safe on the inside. Guess I'm just too eager with my white eyes. Why'd I give you power to burst my bubble, 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 bubble? Yeah. Bubble, 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 bubble.
Woo. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Alexis, for that wonderful performance.
Thank you.
That's really, I've never actually like checked out your music before, so this is exciting for me to, and I'm like looking up a little bit of like your stuff, and it's like your name's out there. Or I'm like, wow. And like I think that's like watching this so far in this performance, and even myself, like I'm 21, yourself, you mentioned you're 21, OB, Ray, like we're all quite young, which is quite really exciting that we all get to be here together and like get to share what we're up to, and that's awesome. Yeah, I guess I want to ask you like, yeah, who's influencing your work, and what's inspiring stuff that you're making right now?
For sure. I mean, I can't even talk. In terms of like artists, as far as that goes, I think some of my like biggest inspirations, some of my all-time favorite artists are Michael Jackson. Like I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, and Amy Winehouse. I mean, as you can tell, I've got a giant Amy Winehouse face on my arm. But yeah, and like Alicia Keys, Rihanna, like really strong pop R&B kind of like soul women. is kind of what I grew up on. And so that definitely influences like where I'm at today. And I'd say in terms of like modern pop, I love like Ariana Grande and, you know, the mainstream stuff, but I also love a lot of R&B artists like Summer Walker and her. So I kind of take like a mix of it, but definitely a lot of like strong women influences I would definitely am inspired by.
Yeah, I like that because I wouldn't say that there's like bubblegum pop like feel necessarily, at least like through this like acoustic set.
Yeah.
There's definitely like there's this kind of edge to it, so I can definitely see like this Amy Winehouse, this like her influence that's playing into it. So I love that. That's great.
Thank you.
How long have you been performing and making your music for?
I mean, I think I started singing when I was like young, and I begged my parents to put me in like singing lessons. So I did that when I was younger, but I started writing and like playing piano when I was 16. So I think that's kind of when it really started to evolve for me into something different rather than something that I just loved, something that I wanted to do for like my life and for as a career and stuff. So yeah, I started writing and I think performing around the same time in high school when I was 16. And it just opened up a whole new chapter of things.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I think that circle song stuck out to me because I think that that transitioning from being in high school and having these circles that you call your friends, and then once you kind of grow out of that and you're doing your own thing, and you start to have these circles. And I think it's interesting to think about circles in times right now where there's where we have to be very conscientious of like who's in our circles and who we're seeing and spending time with because of that reason. So I don't know, I just like really interested in that song and kind of this message behind it.
Dual meaning, yeah.
Yeah, and like its relevancy right now, which
Definitely
is really fun.
Yeah. Back up.
Awesome. Yeah, so I guess like you've been, and then we're speaking of COVID, and you've been quite active. It seems like making lots of releasing lots of singles this year, you mentioned. So what has this year been like? Like maybe there was maybe a big wave of stuff, and then maybe like a sudden shift and maybe a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, what has that been like for you navigating that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been different, I'm sure it's been for everyone. But before COVID, I was doing a lot of like performing and stuff and a lot of live shows, and that is obviously not happening because of COVID. So I'm really glad to be doing this. But it gave me an opportunity to kind of focus on like the behind the scenes type of stuff that like sometimes I don't have time for, like I did a lot of like branding type stuff. I actually created my own merch line.
Cool.
And yeah, so it gave me the opportunity to do that. Like cool. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like that there's kind of, and Obi mentioned earlier, this connection to clothing and how we're expressing ourselves in that sense. So I like that there's this influence there too. Is there anything coming up?
Thing. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, there must have been like a connection issue on my end.
Am I lagging?
I think a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. Am I lagging? Okay.
I think it's better now.
Okay. Yeah, I just released my single, so I have the video came out for that today as well, and I'm going to be releasing my merch in the next couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I think this year maybe I keep on what we're doing.
Awesome. I guess you want to do like maybe a plug of like where people can maybe like look for this like merch drop that you'll be doing, or any new music that might be coming out.
For sure. My handle is Alexis Lynn Music, so it's ALEXISLYNN Music, and that's for all social media. And I'm Alexis Lynn on Spotify and all that good stuff. And my website is alexislynnmusic.com. Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you, Alexis, for joining us, and I'll pass it on to Danny to introduce our next guest.
Thanks, Annie. Drezus, are you by for your? Are you ready for your intro? It's a pretty good one. I've been working on it all night. Drezus gained international attention in sorry, I didn't work on it hard enough. Sorry. Drezus gained international attention with trap-heavy sounds and stunning visuals of Warpath, released in 2014. He is currently working on a series of high-energy singles set for a 2020 release. Drezus, can you hear me? Are you out there in Drezus land? I guess while we wait, a little bit more about me. I'm Danny Knight. I'm here coming to you live from Treaty 6 territory in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I'm a comedian, an actor, and a musician. You can follow me on Instagram at Hanover Knight SK. You can follow me on Facebook as Danny Knight. And I'm on Twitter as well as Danny Knight, but I'm not so active on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Whoa, he's here and he's deadly. Cool, man. All right, Drezus. Please take it away out of my unworthy hands.
Magwitch, my brother. Yes. Good evening. Happy Friday. My name is Big Drezus, a.k.a. Big Dreezy, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Dreez. And I come from the Anishinaabe and Nihil people. I want to say, what's up? I want to say Oki from Treaty 7 territory. We're coming live from Nonstop Music Makers in Calgary, Alberta. And I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot going on online, on the live streams, on the news. And I don't know who out there could not be affected by what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And being an Indigenous man in 2020 is incredibly difficult because a lot of the times I feel like my voice is unheard. I feel like my voice is unimportant at times. But music and the hip-hop culture took me in wholeheartedly. And it gave me this sense of self that I'm forever grateful for. It helped me find who I truly am. By following the beats and cadence of hip-hop in the 80s and 90s, I was able to tune into the beats and cadences of Anishinaabe stories and songs. So I feel like I've come full circle, 180, whatever you want to call it, because of this music. And I want to say that I wouldn't be out here without black music, black culture, influencing me in such a positive way. So I wanted to start out tonight by saying thank you, and I stand with you, and I'm affected by all of this just like you. Run it. I'm gonna get this out. I've been wondering what they trying to hide from me. All this Kanye news, it don't vibe with me. Got my smudge right here on the side of me. Let me burn it real quick for society. Breathe, we've been through some ish. Cops acting out cause they losing their grip. Nowadays you get shot for moving your lips. But I was born with a voice, so I'm using it, man. Homie, talk that talk and tell them how the news, man, ain't that sharp. And tell them how the brothers coming out that dark so we can move into light and create that spark. I mean, feels good to do right. We can be so strong if we only unite. Homegirl hit me up, what you doing tonight? Said I'm down for anything if the feeling is right. Every day I dream. Yeah. Oh snap. Let's go. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. To all my native youth who are tuned in, I love you. And I believe in you, man. Come on. I've been trying to figure out what it means to me, or what it means when these people say they dream of me. ain't really what it seems to be. You can find me under shade with the greenery. Hey, an elevated mind is what I strive for in these regulated times where cops committing crimes against yours and mine. All these headlines going right over your mind. I mean, let me gather myself, finally know it ain't wrong till we asking for help. Try to be more humble and enjoy myself. I don't care what they say, I ain't going to hell. I'ma breathe, get my ducks in a row. I won't be like the rest, I have something to show. Nowadays I got classrooms to study the flow. Grandfather, I am grateful, just letting you know. Reaching for the stars. Hey, keep reaching for the stars. Keep reaching. All my Nietzsche's out there, Turtle Island. Keep reaching. Yeah. Let's just keep it rolling, baby. We feeling good. How's out there? Everybody out there in the 204. Yeah. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Let's get it. Whoo! It was all a dream. I used to read the Source magazine. Junior Mafia, Biggie Smalls up in the limousine. And Lil' Kim was the queen bee. Every time a new album dropped, man, you ain't seeing me. I would try to steal them out the store. Sam the record man lost a few grand right up off the floor. Never gave a damn. Never gave a what? All my real homies know how we came up. Put me on the game. He would spit a few lines and say, what song am I singing? And I would catch on, roll up, bless one, jumping out the stairs, then we jump into the next one. Busting freestyle raps, making up new daps in my snapback, wishing for a fitted cap. And back then we was, if you had what we wanted, we was taking that piece. Hey! I never said I'm perfect. I never said I'm God. But I know I'm worth it. I never said I'm not. Hey, put your ones up like this. And for everybody who's out there viewing, let me know where you from, fam. It was all a game till I started showing them things. Started showing off the flow. Now they know my name. They call me Biggie. Cause I weigh like 2 and some change. And I was smooth with the ladies. Come back like boomerangs, huh? A part of hip-hop history. Real disappeared, it's a hip-hop mystery. Nowadays, everybody on some rah-rah. Bougie like Jaja, Gabor, do it proper. When you wanna go hard, they tryna stop you. Kinda like the coppers. You ain't heard it from me, man. Cause back in the day, they never thought it would beat, man. But now I'm a freak, man. I'm changing the blueprint. I do this for the ones who be loving the music. We coming from a place where they want us to lose it. Hip-hop was my first love, baby. Let's do this. Hey! I never said I'm perfect. I never said I'm God. But I know I'm worth it. I never said I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, put your flames up in the emojis. Shout out to all my people out there, man. Yeah, let that ride out just for a second. Oh, yeah. I've been going through a lot the past couple of weeks, fam. It seems like everything I do, everywhere I go, there's something trying to stop me from what I'm doing, what I love. Even tonight. But you know what? This music, it sets me free. And listening to every one of y'all music out there does the same for me too. So we all in this together, man. I don't know if you can hear me, but when I say big, you say Dreez. Big, big. I know it's mad corny, but whatever, man. Moving on, bro. Yeah. Oh, turn the beat up a little bit. Yeah. Turn it up. Set my alarm, 5 a.m. Gotta wake up for a show again. Homegirl said, what a tease I am. Said, baby girl, please understand. On a mission for the cheese I am. Never going back to the streets I am. Product of the music and the beat I am. Product of the subtle and the beat I am. I'm good. I'm repping my people. I'm flying all over the land. Up in the clouds. Making them plans, touching new towns, moving new crowds, keeping the cool, but I'm true to my style. Double the S, keeping it blessed. Fly from Vancouver, we on to Quebec. Baby, what's next? Tell me what's good. If you want me, you'll come to your hood. Let me go hop on this bird. Give me the word. Keeping it fly. Drezus the first. Shout out the babies the second and third. Yeah, yeah. Big baby Dreez boy putting in work. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, travel the world. I'm devoting my time to my people. Hey, it's family first. If you got a dream, don't wake up till you get your. If you got a dream, don't wake up till you get your. Woo, woo. Yeah. Up on stage, 10 p.m. Crowd getting away, I put them up again. Get a buck again, get a buck again. Shorty in the front, I'm buttoning. Something real nice and I be functioning. No one trying to fight, it's love in here. Smelling like really good food in here. Tell me what it's like when you hit that, man, we gone. I'm kicking these beats and I'm dipping these rappers in half. You to do math, rocking no ice, but I'm breaking them bad. This is the life, don't stopping me now. Different cities, I'm stomping around. Flipping the bird to the police. Give a goddamn what you think about me. I'm proud and I'm red. Yeah, taking a treat to the head. Just give me the beat, I'll give you the word. All the BS can hit the curve. Shout out to babies the second and third. Big baby Dreez boy putting in work. I never thought that my rhymes would take it this far and travel the world. Yeah, travel the world. I'm devoting my time to my people and grind. Yeah. If you got a dream, don't wake up till you. If you. If you. Yeah. Get your cake up. If you got a dream, don't wake up. The world is yours, baby. Hold up. The world is yours, baby. Yeah. The world is yours, baby. Keep it running, bro. Woo. 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 Oh, it's getting hot in here now. Shout out my man Brooklyn. Yeah. Rest in peace, brother. And it feel good to get paid. No more rockin' shows with a bat and a switch blade. It feel right to put a beat on and just go. Told my little bro, just keep on. Don't stop to the top down. It ain't long till we on. Let's ride now. Bobby Jones, I'ma let you know. Ain't gonna lie, really miss you, bro. Ain't been a time when I didn't though. I just seen your boys and they big and grown. They look like you and do the same. Run around town with them fly girls hang. And it's alright and it's all good. I'm doing my thing like you knew I would. Fresh new days, brand new shades. All my haters gon' miss me. We hear them talking. We see them watching. Never break a promise. Hey, hey. We hear them talking, we see them watching. Hey, hey. In the field with the rock shows, take a walk through the mall, say I got those. Yeah, and my clothes never got holes unless I bought them like that. Matter of fact, I'ma cop those. Uh-oh, there he go, talking that trash like he ain't been po. Mama know what we've been through. All kind of ish, even boys in blue. Got my life put on hold, but I'm back now cause I'm way too cold. And my sons love my songs. Hands in the air when my jam come on. One for the blues, one for the bros, one for the girls who rock my world. Go too hard, way too gone. Just you wait till the basics. Woo. We see them watching. Never break a promise. We hear them talking. We see them watching. Never break a promise. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Major love to Brooklyn. I miss you, bro. Major love to Mama Brooklyn, Lori Prefontaine. Man, that was a hard one for me because I wrote that song for my late uncle Bobby Jones. He passed away in 2005, and it affected me deeply because he was the one that introduced me to like b-boying and to that whole culture. So when he passed, a major part of me was missing. And I actually wrote that song over a J-Mac beat. Shout out to J-Mac and Stomp, by the way, from Residential Music. I wrote that song over a J-Mac beat. And at the time, I wanted somebody who can speak on it with a real authentic truth. So I got my man Brooklyn. The late homie Brooklyn at the time jumped on the song, sent me the hook back. From the jump though. So I wanted to pay some respects to Brooklyn and his family, but I also wanted to share this next one because it was a very special time between me and the bro. We were just living life, loving life, making music for the sake of making music. And we actually filmed this video out on the West Coast. And the crazy part about this story is a couple years later when I was riding down this highway, the same highway that's in the video, I was riding with my homegirl DJ Cookham, and I got the news about Brooklyn on the same highway. Affected me deeply. So, in his honor, I'm going to play this next track. I haven't performed this for a long time. I'm going to let his verse ride out, and it's all love. Long live Brooklyn. Woo! That's it. Rest in peace, Brooklyn. Yeah. Shout out to Winnipeg's most. Yeah. Shout out to Roughness Monster. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Yeah. I'm not even gonna try and front and try to sing along to this. This is Mr. Roughness Monster. Yeah. Better keep a coat for the rain. Full of racks with a bottle for the pain. Kush got my mind off the cage. Felt good cause we in the last days. Seen a whole lot of blood in my lifetime. No room for a thug in the sunshine. So I hide out, cause my life inside out. Don't make me pull the 5 out. Tryna keep that bread, mama. More blunts to the head, mama. I know it ain't fair, but I'm still here. Say another prayer for me. I ain't going back, swear to God. I'ma change my life for the more. From now I'ma roll that dice. Say mess more lights, my brother, let's ride on them. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Rest in peace, my man. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up for Brooklyn. Woo! Yeah. If you know this verse, sing along with me. Right. Yeah, put your flame fire emojis up, family. If you're missing somebody out there, just let it out. Let it out, fam. Let it out. Let it out, fam. Let's go. Yeah. Rest in peace, my brother. We still feel your music to this day. We feel you to this day. Hold up, bro. I just have to finish saying this really quick. Brooklyn's musical legacy is felt to this day on the reses all over Turtle Island. And a lot of people had their certain ideas about him. But one thing you cannot deny is he was the illest MIFer out here in Turtle Island. I seen that guy going through the roof. So give it up for Brooklyn, y'all. Put your flames up. Put your RIPs up. Put your LLBs up. Long live Brooklyn. Major shout out to Winnipeg's most, John C., Charlie Feta, Laurie Prefontaine, Ricky Prefontaine. Man, I just wanted to get that out from my brother, man. Let's keep it moving. It's Friday night, man. I got my man Ray in the building. I got Nietzsche 1 in the building. Speaking of Nietzsche, ooh, Nehia girl, Woke up in the morning with a beautiful bitty, nobody outside my door, but I'm still gonna grind like I never seen a dollar bill sitting in front of my face before. Can you feel that? Do you need that? Do you love that? Do you love that? Hold up a second. Hold up. This is the beauty of life. This is the beauty of life. Let's keep, you know what? I'm feeling like I want to keep this on a real level here. What we got up next? Oh yeah, I still want to keep it on that like bouncy vibe, but let me keep it. I'm feeling like I want to speak the truth, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling extra all clubby at the moment. I got to get this out of me first before we get into that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So let's make a move right here. Oh, holy, okay, we going straight into it. All right. First, you should know that I have risen through the fire in colorful buckskin. The object of my desire is the color of my skin, so divided on my kin. Watch me turn the tables till we eating like some kings. Beautiful headdresses, the culture is so impressive. I'm just hoping I absorb it when he's passing me the message. Cause baby, it's depressing living in this mess we call a home. We should take it back, the choke is resting on the collarbone. Arrowheads ride along the enemy like styrofoam, piercing through the strongest arm of death and genocidal form, and still I stand. A singular red man with Jupiter-sized heart, forever repping my clan. The Eagles an old man, watching over my plans, talking real stuff. Baby, no faking here for the fans. I'm shouting out Bobby Jones, my auntie, my mushroom George. I'm drawing all of my strength for my people here before me, man.
The chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. I'm about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef.
When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me. Yeah. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Me.
When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me?
Yeah.
When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me?
Blessed is the man with sons who walk beside him. There's not enough leaders out there we should be riding. They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Grow yourself a sec, cause you can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem, they call me public enemy, but they don't understand that I hold it down for my family, and I hate it when they say that I won't be itch cause I'm native.
We the strongest for the ages.
Give me back mine before I take that. You don't want that. Where my braves at? Put 'em on pod with a brave to the sweet grass. Put a prayer up if you ain't gonna rack it.
Back with your weak ass.
No room for the weak, the type of speech that brings us down. Need them soldiers to be strong when the bad man comes to town. Ride out.
Big chief in the building, everybody take your place. Remove your feelings if you wanna ride with me. We about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef.
When it all goes down, who's gonna
ride with me?
Yeah.
When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me?
When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? Here, here. When it all goes down, who's gonna ride with me? If you're feeling that, put one of these like big old flex emojis up there. That always gets me feeling like, ah. How we feeling out there? How we feeling out there?
We got Neha, we got Bougie, we got
Okay, right here. Hold on. I did this series called Where Would I Be series this summer. I got one video that dropped left from it. This one. I'm just gonna do this for these guys. You gotta hear this. First off, F cops, especially the racist ones on top. Hold up. I might be a little. Hold up. Let's save that for a little bit. Because I was told I got to keep it kind of chill over here. So I might just chill a little bit. But you know exactly what I'm talking about out there. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And without, how can I put this? Without being disrespectful, I feel very, very, very ashamed in the actions of people down south. And I think you already know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to glorify the name. It sickens me. But like Ernie Panacoli said, we must love ourselves way more than they can ever hate us. So make sure you do that, family. Love yourself. I know that sounds cliche. And for some of us, that's a short journey. Hop, skip, and jump away. For some of us, it might take 30, 40, 50, 60 years. But for me, I feel good just moving in that direction as opposed to staying stagnant. So when I feel that spirit with me, I don't feel alone anymore. I don't feel so empty inside like I did when I used to drink from the bottle. And especially when I was hungover from the bottle. I felt so alone and empty, like no one was there for me, not even myself. So I showed up for myself and got sober 3 years ago from alcohol. And that has changed me forever to where now I feel like everywhere I go, my spirits are with me. My ancestors are with me. My cookum is with me. My mushum is with me. You know? All my they're all with me. I feel like I'm riding 100 deep through these streets, reses, whatever you want to call it. Let me tell you something.
They keep on talking to me like I'm fast asleep. Oh, nah, you probably thinking I'm one of your sheep. You got me wrong, cause I've been on to you since I've been woke. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep, yeah. 100 deep, yeah. 100 deep. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep, yeah. 100 deep. 100 deep. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep.
They told me I mean it when I say it. It ain't even about the paper. I want freedom from the haters. And by haters, I mean suits. I mean the ones that try and enslave us. With a so-called legislature that's aggressive in its nature. They pull a gun, we freeze. Probably get down on my knees. If I pull a gun, it's another R.I.P. They don't give a damn about me. Rather throw away the key. Pop open the trunk and watch me float away by sea waves. But you seem to listen better when we in your face. And the people seem to move when you turn up the bass. I got them jumping and wilding and shaking up the place. They don't think we ready yet, let's go give them a taste.
They keep on talking to me like I'm fast asleep. Oh,
nah, you probably thinking I'm one of your sheep.
You got me wrong, cause I've been onto you since I've been woke. Don't make me show up to your office like a yeah. 100 deep. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep. 100 deep. 100 deep. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep. They told me life is how you make it, but I'm finally finding out this life was all created just to conquer Earth. Why you think they making spaceships? So they can fly away and all the poor people can stay here, killing off each other while disease is running rampant. Fluoride's in the water, but we still getting them cavities. Pumping all that sugar and that flour to the masses, hoping I just fatten up and sit there all night. Hell no. Read a book, learn to speak up for yourself. Learn to speak up till it's only truth that's coming out your mouth. All my peoples north to south, let them know what you about. We've been living here forever. Take them shoes off in my house, boy. They keep on talking to me like I'm fast asleep. Oh, nah, you probably thinking I'm one of your sheep. You got me wrong, cause I've been on to you since I've been woke. Yeah. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep. 100 deep. Yeah. 100 deep. Yeah. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep. Deep. 100 deep. 100 deep. Don't make me show up to your office like 100 deep. Woo. Holy. I just want to take this moment. Please give me a second, my brother. Yeah, there you go. I just want to take this moment to acknowledge all the people shot, killed by the police this year and every other year in history. I want to send major love to those families affected in any way by it. I just want to say that we need to find and protect our spirit. Like I said before, these were the days that the elders warned us about. These are the days they talked about when we were kids. Protect your spirit, fam. I'm going to show you something brand new. Let's get into it. Come on, let's go. Let's show them something brand new. Hit the lights, bro. Yeah. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. One time for the Cree tribe, 2 times for the Anishinaabe. Boy, top way, but this my eyes help me find my way. Man, I've been tapped up, but my soul vibrate, and I gotta thank pain for the soul I raise. But I got a lot of help from the old style ways. Let me smudge up quick, boy, hold up, wait. Get replenished, call me Popeye when I roll that spinach. Calm my nerves, snuck if you buck, boy. If not, you can mind your business. I'ma mind my business, got my mind on winning. Got a vibe all in it, and the ride I'm whipping. And I'm proud as fuck, gonna hide my image. Indian car, high mileage. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. War paint on my face. I ain't scared to catch a case. Yes, yo, technical, man, this live stuff is funny, but we keep it moving because we are resilient. Hold on one sec. What time am I at? Okay. Woo! Major love. First off, I got to give some shout outs really quick here. Not to everybody on the screen just yet. Hold up. We're not doing those shout outs just yet.
That's the people. I want to shout out. I have to do a really, really special shout out to Alan Grey Eyes for bringing us all together, for being such a mover of Indigenous music. Major, major, major love to Alan Grey Eyes. I could tell you all kinds of crazy stories, but I won't do you like that, my brother. All I want to do is say thank you for helping our music move forward in this country. I want to shout out all the artists moving us forward in this country, all the DJs, all the photographers, all the fashion people, everybody moving us forward as a culture and as a people. Psh, this is what we do. And one of those movers and shakers I want to show some love to is this young cat named Matthew Monias, aka Matt Mac. From what I believe, he just turned 20 years old. And no disrespect, I don't want to put him out there but he's been out there already, and just to put it out there, he's blind. That does not let him stop. That doesn't stop him from doing what he loves. And that doesn't take away from his art, because he's probably one of the illest artists I've ever heard just come out of the blue and just bang. So this right here is Play the Hero by Matt Mac featuring Drezus. It just came out. Ooh. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Shout out Matt Mac. Hey. Get up. Get up. Yeah. Woo.
Me no Giga, Jeb, huh? For all my nichis all over the pool. Hey, me no Giga, Jeb, huh? For all my haters, cause I love you too. Yeah, moi, bye Felicia, this Nietzsche fly Felicia, I feature on, I see, I tried to teach him, hold up, wait a second, yeah, I'ma get it, Mac, my co-defendant with the Mac windows, they tinted. Yeah, it's been a long road, it's been a wild life, they couldn't break me down, this is what it sound like, I got it from my cookum, I got it from my mushroom, anytime I reach, make sure my sound right, let's go. Haters on the head like there's no tomorrow. Woo. Let me say it again. Yeah. Tryna play the hero. Yeah. Get up. Get up.
Everybody put your flames up for Matt Mac. Yeah. That's it, Matt. Matt. Come on, Matt. I love that that jam. When he sent me that beat and that session, that song together, I was like, what is this? Major love to Matt Mac. Make sure you go follow that dude right now. Make sure and show him some love and, go buy his tunes, all that stuff, because these young artists coming up are really crazy, really talented. And I mess with you all the way, my G. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, hold up 1 second, bro. This one right here, I wrote back in the day. This is featuring my man Joey Styles. Man, Nihio girl. Let's just get into it, bro. Yeah. Let me catch that vibe now. Yeah. Woke up in the morning with a beautiful bitty, no Bugatti outside my door, but I'm still gonna ride like I never seen a dollar bill sitting in front of my face before. Can you feel that? Do you want that? Do you love that? But he's love that. They can have that. Come and get it if you really wanna get it, and I'll take it to the maximum with a few of your friends. Take it how you want. Put a beat on, get help for ransom. Message from your girl, she said I'm handsome. Wanna meet up and smoke and did some. But I said nope, afraid you can't come. Cause I got a plan and I'm just too busy. Your man too itty. That's why you hit me up when you come to your city, right? I'm always super clean. Haters don't know what I mean. We would make a super team. Let's go knock 'em at the park now. And I know you do your thing, but I do my thing too. Let me show you what I mean.
Them other girls cool, them other girls fly, but they don't compare to you, and they don't know why. Maybe those legs, maybe those braids, but they don't compare to you. They ain't no way. My name.
I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. So I tell them other girls or us. She was built for the grind. Yeah, she got that cardio running through my mind all day, like la-dee-da-dee-da, la-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Love a good girl from the red though. Love hard, never let go. Super freak in the middle of the sheet, blow the K right out the window. Goddamn, she a Tendo and some knee highs and a fresh pair of retros. Real one from the get-go, put you down the ride for your boy when it comes to it, they know. Haters don't know what I mean. We will make a super team. Hey, shout out to my baby Kyla. Yeah, I love you, baby.
Them other girls cool, them other girls fly, but they don't compare to you, and they don't know why. Maybe those legs, maybe those braids, but they don't compare to you. They ain't no way.
Oh, okay. You know, I had to get a little cheesy with it, show love. But you know, it's never cheesy showing love to the females. Major love to all the life givers, especially my mother, who gave birth to me today. Yup. This big Nietzsche's birthday is today. And I'm spending it with you guys. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of weird. I miss having the crowd to be able to talk to. So it's like I'm just like looking at a screen right now, but I could feel the presence. I could feel you out there. I wanted to share something new with my man Boogie. So if you ever heard of Boogie, say what up, Boogie, in the comments. Put your flames up, all that good stuff. Because this is something brand new. I'm going to speak the truth. And in my language, in one of my language, Nehiyawak, Cree, top way means truth. And this right here is top way. So I need you to get up, since it's Friday, get out of your seat, dance, however you dance, just do it. Move. Hey. Woo. Woo. Hey, yeah. Brand new from Boogie to Beat. Everybody get wild. Yeah. You with me? You with me? You with me? Top way from the Cree tribe. This not Bay, no yeehaw. Need some fresh marks for my Levi's. I can feel it in the drum, make the heat rise. Rep mine for millennium. Understand that we intelligent. Rated up, yup, hella militant. When I saw, oh damn, there you go again. Still here on the warpath. Great grandfather spirit got my whole back. From the birth to my toe tag. Keep the British spirit back from the old ways. Means more than this rap shit. Fall back, bad vibes, give me bad dreams. Old pain in my bloodstream. Let my man Boogie show you what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Let my man Boogie show you what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Let him show him what the drum mean. Everybody wild out. Yeah. Put your flames up. Put your flames up. Put your flames up. Yeah. From the 204 to the 403. All the way back over Turtle Island. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That was a little sneak peek-a-thon. By my man Boogie the Beat. Man, that one's crazy. Top way from the Cree Tribe. Nishnabé no Yeehaw. Come on, bro, that's hard. That's hard. Yo, major shout to, hold on 1 second, bro. Major shout. Yeah, I get you. I see where you got that. Major shout to my man, Infamous Ray. I'm just going to be all the way real. We had set up to get down with the decks, but Creator was like, chill, just chill for right now. So we had to listen. And yeah, there he goes right there. He normally is a killer on the decks. But yeah, like I said, Creator has the play of the day always. So that was definitely the play of the day. And we just had to keep running through. But I hope you guys enjoyed that new music that we showed you guys. Man, what can I say? Let's do some shout outs. Is anybody out there? Do we even have anybody out there is the question. Bro, you want to pull up the feed? Yeah, let's go ahead and pull out the like this. Like this. Put it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, turn it down. Do we even have anybody in the live stream here tonight? Because I'm going to do some shout outs. Let's start off with my baby Kala and her family. They need that extra love right now, so give it to them. I want to shout out my baby boy Ben Ben. Shout out my baby boy Ryder. I want to shout out my son Tyson Deshawn. My son Sago Tahota. Alan Gray Eyes and his family once again. Equal and her family. Yes. Yes. Definitely want to shout out the OB. Definitely major love to Ray. Oh my God. Fire. Yes. Is anybody out there? Huh? There's no comment. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do shout outs all the way through. Turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah, we got something even extra special for you. Hold on 1 second, run that. Okay. Yeah, okay, boom, 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 boom. I got something very, 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 very special. A very special presence in the building. Man, I like I said, the way I felt today when I woke up, I felt very, it was my birthday when I woke up, right? But it wasn't like every other birthday where it's like, yeah, let's go and wild out or do whatever, like go have dinner. No, it's weird because COVID. You know, like we can't go hit the keg or like just do all this type of stuff like and do it with a free mind and feel comfortable while we're at it. You know what I mean? So it was, I felt at odds and I didn't know what was going on. And what I realized what was going on in my body was I was being affected by all of the trauma porn, all of the crazy images that are put out there by the media onto the internet. And it made me feel like I was under attack, being a person of color, being an indigenous, being a Nietzsche man. And it brought back to me feelings of when I was subjected to racism just very recently, a couple of days ago. Every day. But a couple of days ago, it hit me differently, and it really affected me to my core, to where I said something to my family about it. So when I see these images on the net, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach, first of all, but also makes me want to stand in unity, in unison with our Black brothers and sisters. Because I'm not trying to start this like comparison game of traumas and all that. I just know that we have a lot of the same common enemies, and we also have a lot of the same loves and passion. And one of those for sure is the drum. You know what I mean? And that one brings us all together. But in more specifically in my case, hip hop music has opened up a world to me that has changed my entire life. And I have a special guest here tonight who I felt voice is so powerful. So powerful. Her voice is just you need to hear it. That's exactly what I thought. You need to hear it. You need to hear from her. And I want to help amplify, because we need to help amplify each other's voices. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. We're going to need a pair of headphones for her, because these ones are all messed up. Oh, they're all messed up. Want to switch them up? Switch up the headphones? All right, we're just going to get the headphones together for her, because I'm a sweaty man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we putting in work. We putting in work. So, without going on, I got a very special guest who goes by the name of Sincere. Thank you so much for coming through. Bless, bless. Yo, I'm going to let her do her thing.
Bam, thank you. Yo, peace world. Shout out to Drezus. Honestly, I had the pleasure of actually sharing the stage with him and the Snotty Nose Res kids. It was an incredible night, and to see how strong Indigenous people came out and supported y'all, and that was like one of the most beautiful parts of the night, aside from obviously them shutting it down, you shutting it down, and us doing our thing, of course. You spoke on a lot of dope points, you feel me, and what we're going through and the traumas and what we're dealing with in terms of racism and in terms of Indigenous peoples and Black peoples. Our histories are damn near identical. Like, we are Indigenous peoples, and that's the thing about it. When you think about Spanish, when you think it's all coming from one place, and so we're all one people. And so I've definitely dealt with racism. We've dealt with the struggle, and you know what I mean? It's made me an animal, but we gonna get it like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wherever you tuning in right now, we better turn it up on time. Let's go, this is for the people. Massa, we ain't taking your shit no more. Kicking the door, waving the fofo, cause we don't wanna be lynched no more. You can't kill our kids no more. Who you trying to put them shackles on? Young Trayvon or Eric Garner? Wait, protect and serve unless you Black get killed on the curb. Systematic oppression, scared of all of that melanin, trying to get you out of your element. Fuck shit never resonate when the world built off the backs of slaves. Generations trying to numb the pain. Generations raised by them streets. Yeah, I'm an animal. Say what? Lions, tigers, and bears. Yeah, lions, tigers, and animal. They call us animals. Say what? Lions, tigers, and say what? Animal. We some animals. We had to become animals to survive the oppression we was faced with. You feel me? Call us animals. Say what? Lions, tigers, and bears. Lions. Look, ancestors thrown in them dungeons. Black folk being hunted. Got the mind enslaved. Slaves mind for diamonds. We buy the chains. I don't want your chains. I want them babies out of that grave. How much more could we take? Now the game, there's a lot at stake. We talking about a whole race. The lost tribe, the lost faith. The wrath of God is in the rain. The floods is coming 40 days. A sinner praying for her ways. We at war for our race. No, we can't turn the page. It's time for them to feel our pain. Start a riot, let it bang. Orang, orang, orang-a-tang. Wonder why we going brazy. They took Pac, Biggie, Pip, and Nipsey. The devil's been busy. I want all the smoke like a chimney. Never backing down. Is you with me? Is you with me? Let's ride. Ride for the tribe. Never sell out for no hype. Never said, oh, we gon' fight. Stand up for our rights. That's the shit they don't like. It's time for us to unite. Can't turn a blind eye. We stay ready, ready, try it. Animal. Yeah, I'm an animal. Say what? We some animals. Call us animals. Say what? Say what? It's like animals. We some animals. Say what? Say what? Lions, tigers, and bears. Animals. They call us animals. Lions, tigers, and bears. Lions, tigers, and bears. Always power to the people. Drezus, thank you so much for having me, King. Thank you so much. Peace, King.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come on. I know it's COVID, but just give a little half a hug. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use those one more time. Thank you so much. Yes. I'm just gonna wrap up with this. It came out. Yes, yes, yeah. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Sound guy was like, what?
Wow. That was amazing. All right. I think we got the where we at? 250? I'm speechless after that. Hold on. I'm gonna sit. I gotta sit down after that. Hold on. Yo. Miigwech. Miigwech in my language means thank you. Major thank you to Sincere. Oh my God, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. And I feel like that was something that I couldn't even convey to you in that fashion. Miigwech for that. I want to thank everybody out there. My name is Drezus. Once again, we're coming live from Nonstop Music Makers in Calgary, Alberta, Treaty 7 territory with Nietzsche One, my man Infamous Ray, and of course Sincere came and blessed us with her phenomenal presence, performance, words, energy, off top. It was amazing. Yeah, where's everybody at in here? I think. Where's everybody at? Because I know we do the little shout out thing, right? Somebody come save me. Save our ship.
Oh, YouTube, sorry.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is the beauty of this live Zoom and stuff. It's like rapping to a black screen, you know, it's like what is going on, but what's happening, bro?
Yo, I'm just enjoying your music. I'm actually one of the hosts. I'm not sure if they have the YouTube connected to the Zoom. I'm not sure how that works.
That's the one fallback, is that we don't see the live comment feed, right? But it's all love. Major love to everybody out there who was
Let me open up
taking that
let me
in.
open up on Facebook here and see what we can get. Yeah, what great music, man. Holy crap, those new tunes are dope. That last lady who just performed is freaking amazing.
I know, right? She's crazy, right? Yeah, it just I had to, like, I was like, who can get this feeling out, you know, like to you guys, who can articulate this feeling, and I don't know what to say. I'm just blessed and I'm honored to have her here. And DJ Infamous Ray, of course. Come and shout him out real quick, man. Come say what's up real quick. Come on, say what's up. Come say what's up. Yeah.
Blessed for everyone tuning in. I was the one running the music in the back. I wish we could have had the turntables running. If we had it running that way, it would have been a lot more fast-paced, like the way I'm talking right now. But yeah, it didn't happen that way. Creator said it was bound to go differently. So I'm glad you guys heard out Drezus and had a good time. I'm glad you guys heard out Sincere. She's wicked too. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So what's happening, man?
So I got some comments here. We got Katrina Lass saying shout out to Standing Buffalo. We got Buffalo Classic.
Oh, I know Standing Buffalo too. Treaty 4 area. I'm from Treaty 4, so Standing Buffalo is like a neighbor to me. Right by Fort Capel. Yeah, I know all about Standing Buffalo. Don't you too, bro?
Cora Lambert says happy birthday. Me too. Happy birthday, Drezus. It's wicked.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I ain't even about to tell you my age. I'm all mushed up now.
Me too. These guys are so young. They're all 21-year-olds. I'm feeling super old right now. Super old.
No, it's
So
all,
yeah, and on that note, how long have you been rapping for?
man, that's like a few part question because I think I very first start put together a rap. I first started to put together a rap, and I think I was like 13 years old. And the very first time I got on the mic in front of people was actually at what you call a bashment, you know, a Jamaican after party in the basement, right? The very first time I got on the mic, I was 17 years old. I snuck in there, and I knew the DJ his name was Alton, and he used to barbecue and stuff. And I'd be like, "Yo, can I get on the mic?" And he's like, "Oh no, you're not ready for that," you know. And I built it up to where like one day I was like, "I need to get on, bro. Come on, throw this Biggie beat on or something like that." Boom, started kicking it. And then at first, you know, everybody there, they just want to hear dancehall and stuff like that. They're not really trying to get into that. And so at first it was like, you know, but then I could see like, you know, starting to loosen up a little bit, the head bobbing. That's when I knew that the vibe was in me to share. You know what I mean? So, and that was when I was 17 years old. And since then, my life has went like this because of drugs and alcohol and all and what have you, with everything that brings, the gang life, the street life, all that BS. But music continued to catch me. Continuously, again and again. Thankfully, caught me before I you know, slipped and fell too far. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that being sober and being a father. I can see it has a huge impact on your music. Can you speak to that a little bit more?
Yeah. So, man, I used to be. I'm gonna be real. I'm always like to be really honest with my people, and for everybody listening out there, I used to be like a binge drinker. You know what I mean? Like I would go for days, and in my personal experience with alcohol, if I have one drink, that's it, and I'm going for days. And then whatever is important in my life will take a back burner or take like secondary, and that was something involuntary and something I couldn't control, and that's how I knew it was something greater than just my thoughts and my actions. It was something deep down in my core that I had to fight. You know what I mean? So, I'd always just one thing though with music, I always kept it 100 and kept it honest. So even back then, I'd rap about that stuff. But I knew that my kids and the other youth out there needed a better message from hip hop, because especially the northern kids who are only getting satellite, MTV or Spotify, YouTube. That's all they get. They don't get to go out in downtown. They can't even fly. They can only fly out of there. So the only thing they're taking in is what's on YouTube, right? And I'm not saying all YouTube is bad at all. I'm just saying that mainstream popular hip hop music glorifies that whole lifestyle of drugs and alcohol. You know, it's like 1-2 with that. You know what I mean? So it took a heck of a lot of energy and passion to step outside of that to see it from my son's point of view. And to be like, okay, I always got to see my dad hungover every weekend or on the days. I might not even see my dad this week because he started drinking. But damn, I love when I see my dad on the TV or I get to go to the war. Oh, you know what I mean? All this stuff. So I started looking at it away from myself and taking that selfishness out of the picture, and then it changed everything. So I stopped the drink. It took a long time, you know. It took literally like 5 years process from when I had the thought of stopping in 2012 to actually stopping in 2017. You know.
Well, congratulations, man. I actually have to say that I saw you perform way back in the day. You would have been it would have been in your drinking days, and you were an electric performer. And even today, even in your room by yourself, watching your performance, it was actually really dope. And I was like, yeah, this guy's freaking giving her, man. And I was really excited about that. And that's super excited. And what you said about looking out from yourself to see the bigger picture. I think that's a really strong message, and I really appreciate you sharing that with us. You played some new music tonight. A lot of it was fire. Do you know when any of that stuff is coming out or anything like that?
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's coming real soon, man. I know I'm the worst that's for saying this, but like I said, putting fatherhood first, it comes first a lot, and there's so much more than just being there for my kids. Like being there is so much more to it than that. So it's taking care of myself and all this stuff. So all I'm gonna say is we working. There's a lot of brand new music coming. Just stay tuned. I still got my show on Sundays in Drezus' name on my YouTube and Facebook channels. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep trying to ascend and just be the best version of myself I can be.
Wicked, dude, wicked. Well, so thanks so much for joining us. I guess this is time to say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
Great set, man. Wonderful music.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, see you later, Drezus. Okay, well, I'd like to give a big thanks to all the other artists who joined us today. So thanks to Ray, thanks to the OB, thanks to Alexis Lynn, and of course, thank Drezus. Join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. CDT for the Sākihiwē Saturday Festival, or so the Sākihiwē Festival Saturday, presented by APTN, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. CDT. It's featuring Melanie McIver, Shanley Spence, and with Daryl Buck, Rhonda Head, Brandy Vicina, Kenneth Henderson, Wyatt C. Lewis, and Soche. Annie, you got some messages for us too?
Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you for having me as the host, Sākihiwē. Join us tomorrow from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the Sākihiwē Festival Saturday, presented by APTN. We'll be joined with Ilisepi, Eastern Owl, Kim Gucci, Sebastian Gaskin, Desiree Dorian, Aspects, and Ilya Rose. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. And this will be our sign off for the night. And thanks for joining us.
Have a good night, Manitoba. Well,